Okay, yep, so there's you guys right at the entrance to the cave, and you were either about to go in or had literally just gone in, I don't recall.
I think we were about to. I mean, either way, we were going to go down there.
All right, so
Yep.
do we have a marching order to enter into the cave, and
I think Cyrano was first because he kind
is first?
of flung himself in there, right? And then
Yeah, I kind of did. Well, yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
I mean, not that I think that this hill giant would have set traps, but just because Cyrano likes to kind of take the lead. So,
Okie dokie. All right, let's go ahead and do a little spelunking then.
woo,
Sprunk.
that's good splunking there, Jane.
All right.
Thank you.
good.
Thank you,
A
Matt.
plus spelunking.
Way to spelunk, Matt.
Yeah. Well, that was more Jane, but sure, I'll take the credit.
All righty, so I'm going to go ahead. And who's after Cyrano?
I'll go next.
I'll go thrice.
Ooh, right.
So that means Shaggy is going to bring up the rear.
Yeah, the mother's going in last.
Mother's the butt.
The mother of
Mother
swans.
of swans.
Mother
Okay,
butt.
I also lit my spear with a light so I could see.
okay. All right, so you have a glowing light source. Cool. So as you kind of walk in, it descends fairly steeply. And the first thing you notice is after a short way in, you're like splashing in water. The water is very quickly coming up to just to the base of your ankles. It's not deep, but unless you're wearing boots, your feet are probably getting wet. To the right, you can see what appears to be the embers of a fairly large campfire that's smoldering. There have been huge rocks kind of placed along the edge to kind of barrier off the water to some degree, and it is also raised up. So you can climb a small hill and over the rocks to where the campfire is to what appears to be a little tucked-in raised area. Or you can continue deeper into the cave, which means you're going to go a little further as the water begins to get a little deeper as you venture forward and head further underground.
Sure. I'm seeing a black screen, but I don't know if I'm supposed to or not.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's like a
'cause,
GM shield thing.
I see blackness.
I see fields of green.
The abyss.
I don't remember I don't remember exactly how I did this map, so give me a second and I'll see.
Okay.
I can't remember if I did this one with dynamic lighting or if I just did the lazy version. Yeah, okay, I did the lazy version.
Sweet.
There we go.
There you go.
It is no problem.
Okay.
It wasn't worthy of dynamic lighting, it's a single screen.
So I'm going to say, if anyone else is here, they probably would have come and defended that giant, so do you think we're okay?
I assume so. I don't think.
Unless it's a baby.
Oh, sure. Unless it's a baby. I imagine the kerfuffle would have got the attention of someone in here, so we're probably in the clear, but just, stay vigilant.
Right? It's a nice campfire.
Very nice, yes. You said I can see up here, Gord? I see a rock there, but it's
Yeah,
not
it's basically, so what it is, if you imagine there was kind of like probably about a 3-foot slope that goes into a raised area.
Sure.
Someone has put rocks along there in a very futile attempt that should the water rise, perhaps it keeps the water out, who knows. The campfire is on the other side of it, and it does look like it's a kind of a drier patch up there.
Okay,
It's easy to climb up, for sure.
Yeah,
Anybody can do it.
I'm gonna kind of hop myself up and see if they're trying to keep something dry up here. I would imagine they might be storing something up here.
Okay.
Or keeping
Go ahead and pop yourself up there then.
Sure.
Okay. So what you find is a bunch of sticks that are really, they're more like branches that have been laid down. There is a large hide, a very kind of old and musty hide, been laid on top. So it's kind of like a makeshift kind of pallet bed.
Okay.
There is a huge spear laying across the corner of the bed, far larger than one that an average person would wield. In fact, it's about the size of a lance. So it's, size, if you was to hold it and charge on a horse, it would be about the appropriate size. But as a spear goes, it's way too large and cumbersome for somebody of your size.
Okay, I'll still kind of pick it up and just kind of heft it up and walk over to the side.
It's not that heavy, it's just very cumbersome and long.
Unwieldy, yeah. Yeah, Alekma, is this something you'd be interested in? And I'm kind of like, trying to balance it.
My God.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's gigantic.
You do know I have a better one, right? I'm going to hold up my own special artifact spear.
My spear's more better.
I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
Maybe you want a backup.
Maybe you want to back up.
Like a spare spear.
I'm okay.
A spare spear.
No, this is fine.
Okay. I'll crash it back down.
Maybe you need a classic 10-foot pole that used to be a staple for all adventurers.
And I'll come back to the edge and hop back down into the path.
Okay, yeah, you drop back down with a splash as you hit the water.
Yeah. And I'll continue on the path.
Okay.
I'll fall behind.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Okay, by now it's definitely still going down and you're about ankle deep.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't really bother me. I'd keep going if I can keep traversing it.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
All right. As you kind of head down in there, you actually are aware of movement as what appears to be something under the water. It kind of goes and zooms off away from you.
See her now?
Yeah?
What was that?
I don't know. Alekma, do you have any sort of idea of what could be lurking in here?
Fish.
Also, from where you're standing,
Thank you.
where you're standing, you can see over here. There's like a raised rock that's coming out of the water.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and reveal it just because make life a little easier for you to see that.
Yeah.
There's like a large raised rock, and there's like these kind of faint blue glowing mushrooms growing on the rock, giving an eerie illuminated globe of light, probably about 10 feet or so round.
Okay. I'll kind of scooch myself up to the edge here a little bit further and kind of say, Alekma, sorry again. Thank you for your fish answer. Very enlightening.
Where you're standing right now, you're kind of almost up to your knees.
Oh, it goes that far, or that quick. Okay.
It is. Yeah, it's going down fairly steep. Within about 5 to 10 feet is probably descending about 2 feet of water.
Okay. Alekma, what's that? I'll point to the mushrooms up there, see if he knows. He's our nature guy.
Here, let me
Yeah, I can't see around the rock.
You just muted yourself, Jane.
You're muted, Jane.
I know. Sorry. I'm gonna move out of your way. Yeah.
Then we're gonna swap places, I assume.
I went to the left.
Did anybody else get that weird? Get the connection?
Yeah, I did.
What that means is, okay, it's gone. Yeah. If Roll20 ever does that, just don't ever back out of Roll20, or you won't get back in.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna peer around the corner and look at the glowing mushrooms, probably thinking they're natural.
They are natural, but I mean, they definitely have like a fluorescent.
Is it anything that would strike me as dangerous? I mean, it's probably not.
Go ahead.
Right?
You've got knowledge nature, right?
Yep.
So I asked.
Yeah, 16. It's 16, Gore.
16. Okay. You have definitely heard of some rare types of mushrooms that are generally known to glow. Some of them are known to be very useful and herbal and medicinal. Some of them can be quite poisonous and dangerous. Quite what these ones are, you're not 100% sure.
Well, they're glowing mushrooms, but I think you already gleaned that, right?
Uh-huh.
It could be helpful, it could be harmful, so don't eat them.
Okay, so that was my next question. Is it only if they're ingested or?
Well, topically applied could cause rashes,
Sure. So don't touch them.
mottled skin, the usual.
Rashes.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Oh, I didn't mean to
use
do
them for the light.
I'm
Just
just saying,
steer clear.
I'm more concerned that this is going to get much steeper, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not a very good swimmer.
No? You don't float in that? Get up.
Look at me.
Yeah, I mean,
There are boats.
the water's
Do you
just
see a
above your
boat down
knees.
there?
Well, on me and
For you, well, I mean,
Elecma,
yeah,
it's at our
if you and
ankles.
Elecma were down there, it would still be way below your knees, but
Yeah.
Well, how about if it gets too deep? I'll lift the little one up and you lift the armored lady.
My name's Annie.
I know your name's Annie.
Okay, well,
I was
would
keeping the
much
conversation
prefer
in
it.
line of whether you're floating that or not.
Okay, well, for reference,
Or-
I'd like to be called Annie and not Armored Lady.
what was that? It's
Thank
basically it's just a representation to show that there's fish down here.
Okay, so that was what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shark. Run away.
I'm gonna walk in and to see how deep it gets. I mean, I know it's
Okay.
getting deeper. and deeper,
Show me
but-
where you want to walk to. Now you
Obvious-
have an illuminated spear, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's kind of casting light in there for us, I think.
Yeah, and can I see a bit farther too?
No.
Well, but yes.
I don't know. Can you?
Well, my dark vision.
Oh, you have dark vision.
Give me all the sights, goer.
Okay. Yeah. So I forgot you have dark vision. So I should have done whatchamacallit.
Dynamic lighting. Yes. This is for me because I'm so dynamic.
But let me go ahead and illuminate a bit more here.
Oh, I just realized.
Ooh, so pretty.
Let's just live down here, guys.
So there are like bunches of brightly colored fish swimming around in here. There are. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and reveal the whole damn thing at this point. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna splash right in, so you
Yeah,
might as well.
We'll pretend like we can't see around corners and stuff.
Well, let's just say anything.
But, I mean, there's
anything
freaking
that is not
swans.
meant to be seen is not necessarily on the map until.
I mean, there's beautiful swans like.
So
right
you
here.
can also see that there are some glowing red
Have you played Fallout?
fluorescent mushrooms. But yes, there is a single pair of swans swimming on the lake.
Are those the swans we need?
Yes, are they?
I mean, what are
Well,
they?
you haven't actually seen any living specimens of these things to really know.
Well, does the
All
feather
you've
look
seen
like?
is charcoaly burnt versions. So
So can I take out one of the skulls and hold it up like before?
it's
and after?
approximately the same size. Yes.
The feathers, Elecma, the feathers on your
Yes, I know.
spear, like-
Are the feathers. Thank you, Chris.
They're white. These swans are white.
Okay.
So, we want to capture these, yes?
Without hurting them, obviously.
Well,
Of course.
Not necessary. We don't need to capture them, really.
Oh.
I mean, there's a chance the hill giant was protecting them.
She said she didn't care about our swans.
She
Why
did
would
say
she
that.
protect these two? Maybe she just didn't care one way or the other?
Yeah, maybe she was just using that little spot to sleep and not really caring what was going on in here.
So what was she doing for food?
I don't.
Fish?
Mushrooms?
Well, you also found those. You found what appeared to be.
Passerbyers?
There were bunches of carcasses of dead animals and fish and
Yeah.
stuff at the base
Yeah,
of her
right.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no swan bones, right? In the carcass.
No, you didn't see
No
any
swan
anything
bones.
that would lead you
No
to believe
swan
that she
bones.
was chomping, unless she was cooking her swans away from the camp.
Nary a swan bone. You found.
Are these swans friendly, or are they just kind of like floating along?
Friendly.
Or at least one.
don't know, 'cause I
I mean,
heard
right
swans are
now,
kinda
if you,
dicks, right?
they're, from where you're standing, they're only about 25 feet away. They're not like zooming towards you. They're just kind of
Yeah,
like
does it look like they're plotting
meandering
something,
around.
Gore?
with the illumination, can I tell how deep this little underground oasis gets?
You can tell that it definitely gets deeper as you head towards the middle, because the water gets darker and darker. How deep? You can't really tell. Like where you are right now, you're about. It's about just below your waist deep. So for Cyrano, it'd probably be halfway up his chest, and close for Annie, if they were to walk as far as you are.
Stay along the edge. Can we tell if it's like shallow? Like, can we see through the bottom where we're standing, or is it completely
like here,
flat?
it definitely seems to be shallower around the edges. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we see what this is over here? At the top?
Are you pinging this right here, Christy?
Yeah, I think she is.
Okay, I mean, it looks like it's probably just some weird plants and stuff like that that are growing in here.
I have a question for you, Alekba. Can you speak to animals?
Oh, yeah.
Doctor Dolittle talk.
I mean, I could.
I've heard tale.
Yeah, I don't really have that set for me. But I could empathize, try to coax them in some way.
If we could just speak with them, we could ask who's been killing them.
Yeah, maybe they could tell us. If they've seen anything.
Hey, swans.
What's been going on?
Yeah, we ain't no narky ass swans over here.
What you doing in this cave, Swan? I mean, swans don't normally live in caves, right? So
I'm going to try to use my wild empathy to try to just make the swans like me more.
Please tell me you make yourself look like a swan.
So it's 1d20 plus my druid level and my charisma modifier.
Right. Yeah.
So it's a d20 plus 6 for me because I don't have any charisma.
Makes sense.
It's a class ability.
Yep.
Like me, swans. Like me somewhat, please. Aw.
Solid.
A solid 12.
You ain't gonna impress no swan.
I know, seriously. But I'm a beautiful man. I'm a swan mother.
Swan mother.
So this is
Children.
So what I'm gonna do to do this is I'm gonna stoop kinda and like paddle the water kinda childishly in their direction, like very gently. Here, swan.
Does that work?
Friends.
Look at that.
We mean no harm.
He's doing it.
That's
Okay.
what
I
we're
mean,
gonna do.
the swans definitely seem to be somewhat apprehensive, but they're not like fleeing away from you or trying to escape. It's almost more like they're just nervously sitting still. They're not coming any closer. They're just like sitting out there paddling.
Judging you.
So, Alekma, do we just need to
Just
show that they're alive and well? Or are you trying to find out to get to the bottom of who has been poaching these things? Because, I mean, here they are.
Wait, good question. Gore, the guys back at the town, they wanted us to bring survivors, right? Didn't they?
Well, specifically what they were saying was they wanted to know what had happened to them.
Okay.
And obviously, knowing that they're incredibly rare, knowing that the odds are this might be the only pair of swans left alive of existence, how important are they to you is really the question.
Yeah.
I mean, if one of the, assuming this is a male and female swan, if one of the, which mate for life, if one of these dies or is killed, that is a species gone.
Wait.
I I mean, we still have an island left to investigate, but...
And if you remember the rumor, or whether it's a rumor or legend or whatever, but apparently Ilona, the goddess of the forest, Manathak, the wise hunter, who was actually a Goliath deity, collaborated to create these swans for a purpose. And then they were kind of like the people that have lived at Main's Lark have been like, quote unquote, semi-guardians of these things, even though they're not really guarding shit. They're just happening to have a village there. But
so yeah, I'm gonna turn to Cerno and be like, perhaps we should take these back to the village, show that they're
Okay, so we are catching some swans, huh?
How do you propose we do that?
peacefully.
You gonna go just snatch them up, or?
I mean, swans are fairly large birds.
Sure.
And definitely could do some significant damage if you was to piss one off.
Significant, though?
I'd say so. I wouldn't want to be pecked in the balls by a swan.
It's like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, the rabbit,
Yeah. It might give you a few scratches, but, they ain't got real
They
teeth.
were created by gods.
Yeah, they're special.
Oh, they're godly swans. They have, razor teeth when they open.
Super swans. Super Saiyan swans.
Super Saiyan swans. Obviously. So
Okay, well, what are we going to put them in? Are we just going to carry them?
Can't you? You're like 4 times their size.
If they come willingly, I'm not going to wrestle one.
I don't want to capture swans. I just want to find the killer.
The swan killer.
Well, Legma wants to bring them back. So
what if we leave? Okay, what if we leave and the killer comes into this cave now that the giant lady was?
I would be very sad.
Well,
we want to protect them. So, do we take them with, or will we leave them here to face whatever is out there?
Face whatever's out there.
Well, let's just go find the killer so they can live in peace. Let them stay.
But that is a good question, though. They are more or less unguarded at this point.
Yeah, the giant was kind of keeping them protected in here.
Whoops.
Or she grabbed them and kept them to eat later. You don't know.
I think that was, unless they lay golden eggs, I don't think that...
Aren't they supposed to be on that lake, though? Isn't that their whole deal?
I don't know why they're in here.
That's what I'm saying. Aren't they supposed to... Well, shouldn't they be on that lake?
Yeah, this is no place for a swan to be.
Isn't that
right?
like the prophecy, Alekma? Right.
I mean, yes, you're not wrong.
Okay.
So should we go release them into the lake?
We're if we do that, we're capturing them no matter anyway, right?
Right.
Wouldn't we rather capture them and bring them to the village?
Isn't that where the lake was? Isn't that
where the lake is?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Then not just like throw them into the lake.
He wants to bring them all the way back to town, not just to the lake.
Right.
Well, wouldn't that clear your name? Being like, here they are, and here they
I don't
go.
think that would clear his name. They'd just say, okay, so you've brought 2 swans. What about all the other dead ones?
I agree with Andy.
bag?
We still do have a mystery to solve. There's that. But we don't want to let anything happen to these 2 in the meantime.
Well, what if the 2 people in the fire were the people killing the swans, and the hill giant killed them? Well, that doesn't make any sense.
That's assuming a lot. That leaves these 2 swans very vulnerable. But we don't have anything to put them in to keep them safe. We don't have cages or anything that we can bury
Can
them
you
in.
just hold that? Isn't that how birds work? They fight,
what
but
if
as soon as you catch them, they just kind of stop.
What if there's another giant we have to fight?
crates.
I can't just put the swan
The
down.
broken crates. We could repair it, bring it in here, and shoo them in.
Shoo them in.
Okay. Can you fix a crate?
I'm a mountain person. I don't ever really deal with swans.
Well,
Not
you're a
that kind
swan
of
mother.
druid. Apparently, but I'm a new mother.
Can we make a crate out of that stuff up there?
Can we make a bone crate out of the bones outside?
No, the little...
Why not?
Whatever they had.
Look,
That seems so morbid. Put them in
Well-
a bone crate.
I mean, okay. What's
you
the
found
difference?
your precious swans in this bone crate.
Well, okay, well.
You mean well, really? Yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers.
What if we just try to carry them nicely?
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that how birds do?
Okay, I'm just saying if they
Small
aren't
doves
willing
and
to
pigeons,
come,
maybe.
If they aren't willing to come, we let them be.
or if we have to fight something.
We're not gonna
We've
fight.
got a swan in one hand and an axe in the other. Is that what you want me to do?
No, we just let them go.
To
Well-
be killed?
Look, there's a crate back at the fire pit. We can repair it and use it.
Yes, agreed.
Okay. So who's gonna go get
We're
it?
gonna look like the swan catchers.
Well, not
it's
if we're
better
not
than
killing them.
the swan murderers.
No, didn't the town knew we were going to find them? Right?
These are the last
Cyrano
two,
is
Annie.
right. Cyrano
Yes, that's like not double jeopardy. It's one of those things. Entrapment. That's it. Entrapment. Making us do something, then trying to catch us in the act of doing it.
Yeah.
Entrapment.
Go and get
All
those
right.
swans. Oh my god, look, they've got the swans.
See? That's what I'm saying. That's entrapment. That's illegal. I know my rights and my laws.
Okay.
Fine, let's-
I'm very woke.
What? I got it. Brits, go and get the crate. You're really fast.
Me.
You could run like faster than all of us combined.
By myself.
Well, not combined, but
Well, yes, actually.
Actually, yes.
not combined.
Well, yeah, she runs and we run. Yeah.
On a good day, yeah, actually. Okay, so I go back alone and get
I'll
the
keep you
crate
company,
and bring it here.
and I'll help
Okay.
you carry it in case you need it.
Just
Oh,
gonna
you
slow
just-
it down, you know. Just saying. Unless you carry him.
Maybe I'll carry you. Can you?
I
A little
too.
piggy?
I'm quite quick.
All right, see you in 5 minutes.
Okay, so the
Okay.
two of you are going back?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, right then.
I'm going to go back up here to just because I don't want my boots to just sit in water for while I wait.
Can't have them
They're gonna-
roast.
They're gonna
I'm-
rust.
I'm gonna put my spear next to you, Annie, and then go swimming. I guess take off my hide armor,
Aw.
Oh,
and I'm gonna
Don't
try
go
to
too
get like
far.
He's gonna Fern Gully it, guys.
no, but I want to like kind of be present in the swan's habitat, so they kind of get used to me. So by the time it comes to corralling,
Be a
They might-
swan.
I'll be a swan.
Go around like
Yeah,
Be one of them. Yeah, a little swan.
you guys are something else.
All right. Man, this one is very laggy for me tonight.
Well, maybe something's going on with that.
Yeah. Alrighty. So so yeah, you go back and you find the huge burn pile, and you find Alekma's busted crate. On closer inspection, it mostly looks like the door was broken open. So the crate itself is not in
Oh, good.
a bad
Okay.
state.
And I
And you
look-
do find. Did you take the swan feathers that were there or no, Alekma?
Yeah, I
You
did.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, it's a fairly large crate, and quite feasibly, yeah, you could probably fit 2 swans in it.
Okay.
Can I lift it on my own, or do
Oh
I need
yeah,
help?
easy.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So let's just take this.
And who
You got-
fit back?
You got my back, Cyrano? And this is me running away with the crate.
Oh, sure. I was gonna hop in the crate, but that's fine.
Make you carry
Next
him. Okay.
Next
All right.
time.
So you get back with the large crate.
All right.
Okay, so Alekma, where you are there, it is about just over your waist, but it's not too deep right there.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of stoop down and paddle around while I'm waiting,
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna
hoping
kind
the
of.
swans aren't aggressive towards me.
Well, once you start doing that, then the swans will
Okay.
start
Attack.
to swim away from where you are.
Okay. Maybe we need to.
Good luck, Alekma.
We need to guide them into the crate. Can you like corral them over to me?
yeah,
And I'll,
yeah.
like
You need a
stand here.
swan.
And,
You need a swan dog.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do exactly what Christy said and corral them by swimming where they're
Okay,
they
so who
are
has
to
the
kind of
crate?
move.
And have you fixed the crate? Or
Oh yeah. Do you want to? Does anyone have mend or anything like that so they can fix the door real quick? Is it just that the door won't close and stay closed, or
the
can
door
I
kind of
close
got
it?
busted out, so you'd have to like create something. Holstone, thanks for the cheer, buddy. You'd need to come up with some form of doorway or something to keep it shut. Once
How about a femur or something?
Is there anything up there we can use to make a door?
That's a strong.
It's a giant spear and there's some wood.
Oh, that wood is great. Try
great.
that.
I like femur.
Giant logs.
Can you hack away at them a little bit and tie them up?
Hand me a hatchet or an axe, please.
I got a giant axe right here. Okay, can I go up there chop some up to make a door?
Yeah. In all honesty, if you was to chop up the shaft of the spear, it would be a lot easier because it's about the right size.
Yeah, do that.
But you definitely
I'll do that one
could
then.
whittle away at one of the massive poles if you wanted to.
Yeah, I bet.
We'll do the spear.
Yeah, you could probably break that spear over your sweet leg, though. I bet even.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
Break it over my sweet
I'm
legs.
saying, if baseball players can do it, I'm sure you can.
Okay.
Need a gigantor.
Yeah, so I'll just break it up into a bunch of pieces and then kind of
All right.
use some rope to...
Does anybody have any kind of applicable crafting skills for this? If not, I would certainly allow a survival skill roll for...
I don't...
Because this is akin to making a trap or something.
I have poison making. That's not going to...
Poison the door. That'll go wrong.
Keep him out.
I do not have any crafting. Does anyone else have a better
I do not.
chance of building
You
this?
just put sticks together and
Oh, well, then
Yeah,
get
put
over here
sticks
and
together.
do it.
Yeah,
Druid
come on,
man?
stick
I'm
master.
clearly a woodcrafter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have
Okay.
that spell chosen, by the way.
So then I
Otherwise could-
Of
do
course not. Oh, they're running away.
survival.
You can
Yeah.
make a survival skill check.
Okay.
A bit of twine, some sticks.
Okay, 11.
11? It's just a door.
It's not the
house.
greatest door in the world, but it'd block it would block the opening of the crate, for sure.
It'll block a swan. That's all I need.
So, seeing that corralling them is kind of still, so I'm also going to cast Goodberry.
You're like,
I'm gonna try to feed them
ooh.
7 fucking berries.
Okay, so
7
you've
good
got 7 good berries.
And I'm gonna kind of hold it up and swim towards them. I mean,
The mental image.
Where
of
you are, you can keep basically where you
Doggy
are.
paddle.
You are able to keep wading, although you get the distinct impression that kind of here towards the center more,
It's really
it drops
deep,
off and gets a good bit deeper. You're also noticing there are some really colorful and pretty elaborate looking frogs on some of these lily pads as well.
I'm gonna look to the frogs and be like, "Don't mind me. I'm for the swans. Trying to be nice to every animal that I see."
Okay.
Good plan.
All right.
Okay.
The problem you're having is swans can swim significantly faster than you can wade.
Okay, we might need a few more of us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to get them to approach Brit.
We might need to lure him into one of these inlets, though, so we can actually, track them in.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it might
smart.
be. It could. I mean, it could be a challenge to try to get them in to get a aggressive swan in a crate.
Yeah.
All the time, it's got a huge open space to maneuver.
Yeah.
But,
But try to get him into this little inlet over here.
It's kind of hard with one of my hands holding the berries, And
Well,
Well, the berries aren't doing
otherwise.
anything.
are
Put
the bears doing
down.
anything?
You don't need the berries. They're going everywhere. Just turning
he's
the
like
other
tossing them at swans, like
way. Okay.
eat it.
but they're magical berries. Wouldn't they like them to be swans?
They don't seem to be enjoying it at all. Maybe we need to all herd them into one little area.
Yes.
Okay. Well then,
So-
get in here.
Okay, so I'm gonna come.
I'll just stay
this way.
here.
Annie.
Well, what if we herd them towards Annie and she has the cage and can catch them?
I I'm too scared
Too scared?
of drowning.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
well,
You stay there.
here. I'll give you the cage. Here's the cage. Boink.
Boink. Great cage noise.
Thank
Top
you.
notch. Top
And
notch.
I'm gonna go swim back so we can kind of like start. I don't want to get in that deep area
And
though.
you, Cyrano, you close the door, okay?
No, no, no. I need to help corral.
Okay.
Just stay right
I'm
there.
gonna-
We'll
I'm gonna
lead
go
them
along-
to you.
Yeah, I'll go along
Alright.
the edge since you said it was shallower.
Yeah, it is. You're
I'll work my way over here.
Okay, like I start leading them.
I'm
So silly.
okay. Yeah, you show me where you guys are gonna put yourselves.
Okay.
We'll challenge your sheepdogging skills.
Yeah, I'm gonna hurt him from this way. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I like my close in on them.
They're gonna.
Oh.
They might
Yeah.
bite me. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna come this way a little
Oh,
more.
jeez.
Here we go.
Yes,
Okay.
Swannies.
This is ridiculous.
Yes, Swannies, Swannies.
I can't wait to see you try to grab 2 fully grown swans.
I'll be right here. Don't worry, Annie.
Yes,
Just put the cage down and back up a little bit, but not too far.
Yeah, don't make any noise. Let them come.
All right,
Lure
I'm
them
gonna-
in.
I'm just gonna hold the crate out like this. Like nicely
Here we
on
go.
water.
Here we go.
Cyrano, come closer.
Shh.
Oh,
I'm
lure
coming.
'em
I'm
in. Lure
coming.
'em in. Here we go.
They're coming.
Yeah.
Great, guys.
They're
This is
getting
great.
close.
This is working.
Uh,
You got this, Andy.
I got
You,
this.
your goddess is love. Show them love.
Okay.
I love you, swans.
I need a crate. Hold on.
Love you,
Love you,
swans.
Swan.
love you, swans.
Oh, Lord.
You're the sweetest swans ever.
They probably smell the fear on me.
Well, then don't have any. They're just birds.
Big godlike birds.
Ollie would be so terrified right now.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh wow, that's what I'm holding. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're holding a big crate. I mean, it's big enough to
Oh,
put
Jesus.
2 swans in.
Okay, so it's like this.
Yeah, it's a big ass.
Put the crate lower so it's in the water. You know.
I
so-
got it
They
in the water.
swim right in.
Right. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna need a combined effort here for some
Yes.
rolls, because Annie's gonna basically have to kind of like push it forward. You guys are gonna have to rush in behind them and chase them into the crates.
Oh boy, this
Because
is fun.
given an opportunity, these things are not gonna voluntarily go in there.
You know, swans can fly.
So, yeah, they can. But typically, swans
yelling
actually
things
have
at
to
them.
get a run up to take off. They've got to like get moving. They can't just flutter and go straight up.
Okay.
giving them
I know
ideas,
that.
Annie.
So, all right. So, Annie. So what we're gonna do is everybody's gonna give me a grapple check,
Oh boy.
and I'm gonna roll for the
Okay.
swans.
First.
I'll go first.
And you basically need to have at least 50% or more of you beat the swans.
Okay.
Okay.
So the swans have
Easy.
only got a 10.
Boom.
Ooh, nice.
There you go. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
All of you.
Oh, we got them all. Sweet.
All right. Okay. Yep. So you all charge forward, and as the swans try to get out, you kind of push and shove and hurl, and Annie swoops, and you manage to get the swans into the crate, which is by no means feat. Let's see here. Hang on. Is no mean feat to achieve. So you've got those in there. Well done. You now have a crate of swans.
Okay. We beat the swan boss.
I mean, initially they're pretty feisty in there. They're like, and you're not entirely sure whether the crate's
oh
going to
boy, oh
hold
boy.
up.
Like
But
that. Calm them down.
I'm gonna close the door, but throw the good berries in there. Like put the good berries and then close the door.
They fall
Hold it
through
shut.
the cracks.
exactly, it's a crate, not a box. They go plop, 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 and now there's a little hole, and fish come up and go.
Well,
I was
that's fine,
looking
I
at the
guess.
visual of the crate. I thought it was a skeleton. But that sounds like something Alekma would do. Well, at least the fish are fit.
Sure.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
hold
Okay.
the
So you
crate.
have the crate, a crate of swans.
I'm gonna
Great.
hold the crate so the door is against me. Basically.
Okay, so that they can't
And
bum
burst
rush it
out.
and break out like they apparently did last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put the spear on my back and say, to the village first.
Yes. A job well done,
We
everyone.
haven't found the killers yet.
Well, we're not done. We're not done.
Well, we need to put this back first. We can't just walk around with this thing.
All right.
Because this wasn't a far ways away from the town, if I remember correctly.
Basically, it was you had your little rowing boat. I mean, you sailed across the lake for no more than maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
not
it's a
not-
lake, not an ocean, so.
Right. It's not a far way back.
No.
Yeah. It's just a slight detour.
Yeah. So we're gonna head back to our boat.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty then, let's put you back outside.
Maybe we could use these to lure the killer.
We could.
Oh, now you want to use them as bait.
Not really, but it was just an idea. I thought better to share it, even though I don't really want to do it.
It's not a bad idea. Using bait is a age-old tactic. When I've
But
used
we
it
don't-
times.
We can't really afford to have anything happen to these two if we
No,
mess
no,
it
no.
up, right?
No, you're right. You're right.
Why would we mess
It's
up?
bad.
Also, I'm still bleeding like a lot. So FYI.
So those good berries would have done you some good, huh?
They would, but you threw them into the swan.
I mean, they're still floating around in there. Maybe the fish haven't eaten them all.
So
Yum.
I'm going to cast one of my 2 cure lights on.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, yummy.
nice. Okay.
Nice.
Very nice.
Bathed
I'm
in,
still hurt a lot,
bathed in natural
but
light
that
for
helps.
12.
Thank you, Alekma.
Well, thank you for helping with the swans.
Of course.
All right, what do you guys want? Where do you want to?
The boat.
You gonna head towards your boat?
The
towards
boat.
The boat.
The boat.
What
The
about
boat, please.
what about the boat times?
Boat times.
Yeah, the manfish. Alrighty.
Yeah. Well, moving with this crate. Sorry if I move. And then the crate's just there, hanging back.
All right. Okay.
I'll be out front.
So yep, you're wandering ahead. How far? Is that about where you are, distance-wise?
I'd probably be a little further out, like around there. So,
All right.
just keeping a lookout.
Okay. Suddenly,
Oh.
let me move this to the front.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh, no.
All right. Suddenly, you are all engulfed in it just instantly goes black. Suddenly, everything has gone dark. You can't see squat. There's a huge globe of darkness. If Cyrano looks back, he can see what appears to be a massive orb of just jet blackness floating in the air. And what do you guys want to do?
Hello?
Can I see?
No, this is magical, and you cannot see through it.
Who's,
I can't
guys,
see
are
in
you
the
there?
dark.
Are you there?
This
Just calm down.
Uh,
Calm down. Let's hold your hands out, everybody.
I'm
Okay.
holding
For
a
people's
crate.
hands.
Holy great.
Are the
I'm
swans
holding a
okay?
crate. But I'm here. I'm
What
here.
just happened?
What are we doing?
What's going on?
Give me a grapple check, Cyrano.
Oh.
Not Cyrano,
Oh.
sorry. Alekma.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, I was like, what?
No.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So just so you know, Gore, I'd be looking around to see if there's someone out here for this.
There it, boy.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So Cyrano, what you will see, is just very briefly. Actually, give me a spot check because
Sure.
you may or may not see it.
Yeah. Let's see. Spot check. Skills. Spot check. Pew. not bad. Not bad. 15.
15. Okay, you see something. Like, something robed in black, but you can't see much more than that. Kind of comes flying out the corner of the cave. And it disappears, like, below. So, if you can imagine, the orb of darkness is here.
Yeah.
The cave is on the hill. So you can just see the tip of the cave, but the orb of darkness is shading most of the descent. You see what I'm saying?
So, but it came from the cave.
So something come out of the cave, disappeared behind the orb of darkness,
Okay.
and it was moving very quickly. About that time, Olekma, suddenly you feel something grab hold of the crate and like yank it really, really hard to the left. But you're able to like dig your fingers around the framework of the crate, and you're like, "Ah!"
Powerful builds.
And then almost immediately it goes loose, like shh.
Something just tried to grab the crate.
What?
It's
Where?
Strong, very strong.
Left or right?
Left of me, but that means nothing to you in the darkness.
You'll see.
I'm gonna start walking forward just to see if I could possibly escape the darkness.
It is moving with you.
Oh shit.
God.
So I'm gonna move up here and the darkness is still with me. Like, still dark.
Is it the swans?
Can't see.
What if
Let's put the swan crate on the ground and
No,
What?
something was grabbing it.
we can't?
Gore, I would start making my way around. If I saw something disappear behind it, I would start to move to see if I can.
Okay, so you want to like try to go around the thing to see
Yeah,
if
that
you
would be my first reaction.
Yeah,
Like, what,
okay.
what went back there?
kind of start looking around the orb,
Yeah.
trying to see. You can't see anything really. It looks like
Yeah.
just a big ball of black right now.
Okay.
What happens if I
Can-
try to walk out of it?
Can I
Okay.
hear them, Gore? Like what they're
Oh
saying?
yeah, you can hear them.
Okay, okay.
Okay, yeah. It looks so you can keep. I mean, you're still in it right now. You're
If
still.
I
It's
can,
still
I
black.
so if I walk out, can I get out of it? Like if I-
Yes, you can get out of it.
Oh,
Oh.
oh my, Cyrano,
Oh, hi! What happened? What is this?
don't go in that thing.
No, wasn't
That's-
planning on it. Something came from the cave and went inside of that thing.
Alekma said something tried to grab the crate. I don't.
Oh, yeah, something's
Annie!
in there. Something's in there.
I'm gonna
Annie,
take
try
out
to walk out.
I'm gonna take out my scimitar and say, I'm not leaving Olekma.
Yeah, something's in there, Annie. And Alekma, now.
But
It's okay. And I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm going to listen for anything that's not Olekma or birds. And if I hear something sinister, I'm going to use. I have a blind fight feat that I will
Ooh, okay.
use to attack.
All right.
Nice.
So currently you cannot hear anything.
Okay, so I'm just kind of. Olekma, we need to put the birds down.
If you put the birds down, it'll grab it and fly off. It wants the birds, so no.
But what if it's, the gods?
What if
This is pretty weak for a god, I'll say.
It was
You
the
hear
god
that,
of skinny
darkness?
punks.
just cast blindfold? What if we guide you to the lake?
It's
Okay,
If there's nothing in there hurting you,
not yet, but I'm waiting.
Britt, why don't you come in here and shine your little light? Maybe that'll help.
shine my little light.
I think it's magical.
That's gonna make
What
you
do you
go
think?
blind. Have you seen that
I'll
happen?
close my eyes, but what do you think she has is magical too? You guys haven't seen it yet, but I have. It's bright and it's blinding.
Okay.
So
You
get
think
in there,
it'll-
flash them.
Okay, Annie. Well, what about the swans? What if they?
They'll live.
Blind forever.
So here's the thing. We saved your Mirror Lantern swans. The species is now officially blinded, but that's okay, right?
I mean, it only lasts an hour, right?
Well, I don't think it changed their genetics to where all of their offspring will be blind as well.
Right? Oh my god.
Well, unless it is magical flashing, you know.
It's true. It's true. That's
There's
true. We
magical
don't know.
flashing.
We haven't been able to do the testing.
I mean, they might pass the save. Who knows?
Please guide us to the lake.
Hold
Okay.
on a sec. I just gotta check something.
Okay, am I gonna do it? Or
Don't
just
do
guide
it.
you?
Don't do it.
Cyrano?
What?
Should I blind?
Annie just said don't do
Don't
it.
do it.
She's
Just
in
guide
there.
us to the lake.
All right. So as
If I
you're
hear
walking,
something,
so
I'll swipe.
basically as you're walking in to the darkness, you're kind of going in the inn. Annie and Cyrano will hear a faint whispering in the air above them.
Oh,
Not Cyrano. Annie
Yeah.
and Olekma.
Okay.
You hear a few strange arcane words.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
And I don't hear it?
Can I? Can I do a-
You probably hear it as you're going in because it's just very quiet and like whispered. It's not like something loud. Can you what?
Can I do a spellcraft?
No, because you can't see it or really.
Well, spellcraft to like.
I
Hear
mean,
what
well-
the words are.
I think
Okay.
I'd probably swipe at if I'm listening. Swipe
Yeah,
at where I'm
I
hearing
would-
Okay.
I'll give you a spellcraft roll, but you're gonna have to roll pretty damn high.
it. Come on.
Well, I'm gonna have
Seeing
to roll
as you're not
pretty-
gonna get
yeah.
to see the. You're only gonna hear the verbal part. You're not gonna see the
Oh, well,
the
this is
somatic
gonna go
or the
for-
material side of things. So
Okay, yeah, well, it's pretty bad anyway, so it's probably not.
I will
gonna
let you have a roll, but you're gonna have to roll really well.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. If I heard something whisper, I would probably openly
Yeah,
try
no.
to hit where I'm hearing.
Okay, you have
area.
blind fight, so swipe up at whatever it was.
I will swipe up at whatever it was. Let me highlight my character. Okay. Swipe. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
One.
Sounds about right.
Oh, no, and like everything. Oh, oh poor Annie.
I know. Oh, no.
Okay, that's very appropriate.
Okay.
Hold on a
Okay,
sec.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1 second. Why is this not doing this? There's something weird going on here.
Sorry.
Yeah, you cut
I'm not focused. I'm not focused.
And left was now headless.
Okay. All right. So because of that, I'm going to say because it says you stumble. And what actually happened was a grease spell just got cast on the ground. So I'm going to say that will count as you are going to fail. Oh,
Uh-oh. Where'd everybody go?
what happened there? We just lost Matt and
And Shagget.
at the same time,
Christy, can you hear
I'm
us?
here.
Kristy's
I'm
here.
Okay.
fine.
Okay, wait, Shagget's Zoom died.
Oh.
Wait, where'd Christy go? What's happening? Where's everyone
Did
go?
Zoom die?
I think Zoom's dying for people.
That's weird.
Why are we special ones?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the internet's
Did
still
we not
up because we're
update?
still
Did we
here.
not update our Zooms and everybody else did?
Don't think so.
Hello.
Oh, Matt's
Hi,
back.
Matt.
What
Oh,
happened?
that was weird. Yeah, Shaggy got dropped too.
So
And
did
so did
Christy.
Christy.
Yeah, that's really weird. Because my internet never went out.
No, mine didn't either. Obviously, because Jane's still here.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was weird.
What a
Alternate
strange-
background for Gore. Yeah, they're seeing the other background that he's got. All right. Well, we'll see if they come back in a second.
They should. My auto
Who's
reconnected.
blowing up my phone?
Me. I'm telling the other.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm letting him know. Like it just auto loaded back up for me again.
All right, cool. That's very weird.
Yeah, that was really weird.
I guess everybody else got raptured and we didn't, Gore.
Right?
Oh, it's like the leftovers,
Yeah.
We're scum, apparently.
which you should watch if you haven't watched that show, by the way.
Oh,
Hi, Christy.
that was
I
really
we go.
I did
weird.
watch that show.
Okay.
One more guy.
Waiting for old Shaggy Toe.
And there he comes. And now you'll
Okay,
have to
let's
do your
redo
cameras.
our
So do
video.
your cameras
What
again.
the
That was
what?
very weird.
I've never had Zoom crash like that before.
No, Christy.
Well, and what was so weird is it crashed for like 3 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fumbled so hard. Ruined it.
Damn,
Damn,
that was-
ruined Zoom.
Whatever cast the spell, it was serious.
Woo.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
So
that was
Jane,
weird.
you're going to fall over because you
Okay.
are going to stumble. So we're going to count that as a failed save. So Christy, you need to make a reflex save, and so does Olekma. Cyrano, you do not.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
No! My
Sorry,
swan!
Where is that?
Oh, and he
Reflexes.
also. Oh my God.
Reflex
This
save
is
is under
not
stats,
good.
Christy.
Yeah, I see it. I just put it
Oh
away.
no! My
No.
beautiful swan!
Wait, I do.
You have to click on your character on the map first. Don't forget.
Okay.
So, Alekma, basically, you are up and down.
No.
You're falling on your backside.
My grip on my crate. Like, obviously, I would not try to, like, lose it. Right?
No, obviously, we're going to let you roll for that.
Okay.
And so's Chrissy. So everybody in the darkness basically just.
Me?
Afraid so. Yep, 13's
Comical.
not enough. You all crash down on your backsides. Okay, so you can give me a. Let's think about this, because this is not about. This is more about. Do you have the foresight? As suddenly you can't see, as suddenly you fall. It's like, are you going to throw your arms out to balance yourself, or are you going to grab the crate and pull it to you? I'm going to say
Wisdom.
we're going to let that come down to, let's see.
Intelligence.
Well, no, I think because it's going to be more of a physical
Dex.
reflex, I think this is going to be a dex save.
So not a reflex, but an actual dex save. Because
You can make a reflex save.
that's one better, so then my... Hey!
Oh,
nice.
He ain't letting
just-
go of those swans.
Follow
All right,
up on-
okay. So you go crashing to the floor, but you don't let go of the crate.
Yeah, I just have it towards on top of me now, like, oh!
Okay. So, Cyrano, unaware of what's going on, you'll suddenly hear,
Yeah,
and everyone
yeah.
crashing and falling and screaming.
Everything okay in there?
No!
Just fell. Just crashed to the ground.
This is horrible!
Lash
What?
him, please!
What do you want me to do?
All right, and Alekma, make another
Yeah.
grapple check.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lordy, Lordy.
Oh, it's not as bad as it doesn't roll as well as last time. God,
nice.
this is really
Jeez.
laggy tonight.
Good grapple.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, I have powerful build, so my grapple's... like,
Okay,
oh.
once again, you feel something grab the crate and try to snatch it away from you.
Attack what's on top of me! That's all I'm saying. 'Cause it's all-
Annie,
Well,
go!
are we in turn mode or trying to do it?
No, we're going to need to be in
Okay.
turn mode, because
Yeah.
so everybody give me initiatives.
Sure.
Oh.
Ooh. I think that'll help me. 'Cause I don't know what the hell's going on.
Cyrano's on a 28.
10. Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Also,
Lekma 10.
Cyrano.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do out there?
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm just like, ah.
Come on in.
All
Throw
right.
daggers.
And I'm going to go
Throw
ahead
your
and roll for
short
this.
swords.
guy.
Throw daggers in.
things. We're all on the ground. Throw it above us. No.
Yeah. We just yell duck. And we say no swan.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I couldn't help it. Sorry, I'll just be over here. Sorry, guys.
Everyone
right,
took
okay.
a swan dive. Jesus, no.
All right, so Cyrano, you can hear all the chaos that's going on over there, but you're unaware of exactly what it is. Obviously, you know things are going on in the darkness.
Yeah. I can't see anything, I assume, right?
No, magical darkness. It's just a big globe of darkness.
Oh no, we lost Shagget again.
Shagget's gone.
Who's? I don't know.
I don't know. He's mad.
Does he have the geese at least? The swans?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Everything's going weird.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
Shagget, so I don't know what's wrong. I can't imagine that it's specifically Shagget because we lost.
Yeah, it's something with Zoom right now.
Obviously, Zoom's got an issue going on. Not good.
And big.
So, can we keep going or are we going to wait?
what we're gonna do, we'll go ahead and take our break now. It's like right
Sure.
at 9. Let's get back to this craziness.
Yeah,
All right.
If Zoom's going to allow us to play, that is. So
So
It's good so far.
Pray to the
Okay.
Zoom god.
it was Cyrano's turn, right? That's the last thing I heard.
okay, yeah. So Cyrano, you hear all the craziness going on inside the darkness, but what do you want to do with that information?
I mean, there's really nothing I can do.
Unless you're creative.
Oh, damn!
Jane's on burn duty tonight.
Yikes!
I think that's possibly the most sarcasm I've ever heard.
That was good.
Jane laid down.
Done
Yeah,
ya!
that was
Done
good.
you real good.
That was good.
This is what happens. She moves to a new city and she picks up bad habits.
I've
Yeah.
gotten really brutal this past
Now she's firing like
So-
a true West Coast.
I'm so impressed right now.
That was good. That was good.
That was good. I mean, I'm not very creative.
He just runs away.
I'm gonna try to get like a little height here, just kind of run up the hill, just to see if I can get a better vantage point to kind of see what's going
and
on.
then belly flopping.
Yeah,
Jesus,
and then
visual.
swan dive.
Oh,
Someone already made that joke.
No, you didn't.
Terrapix was next to the chair. I just had this visual of Matt just suddenly getting up from his chair,
Just leave it.
hurling the dice and running off. Like I'm out. I'm not playing anymore.
Nope, that's it. Too far, Jane. Too far.
Yeah, it's Kia Liana reaction.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can get a better vantage point and just kind of wait to see if something comes out, or if it tries to go back in. I guess to the cave,
Okay. All right.
because I'm not going in there.
we all know that Kia Liana would fireball.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, just chuck a fireball in the magic.
Char some swan.
Classic Braveheart.
Yeah,
But
that's
will we hit
that's
our own troops? Well, yes, but we'll hit theirs as well.
good Braveheart reference.
That's how Keeliana
Yes,
thought.
King Longshanks.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Kia Longshanks.
Jaggett loves that movie too. He watches it every day.
All the time.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
All right, D&D.
So yeah, I just did my thing.
Wow.
Yep. Okay, so you've done your thing. Whatever it is, it's its thing.
Can't wait to see what you do, Creative Jane. Really excited.
You'll see.
Creative Gene.
Okay,
call me Creative
reluctantly.
Jane.
Oh yeah.
So reluctantly, you basically hear something curse in a language you don't understand.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's kind of right there next to where Alekma is, but kind of above him. And then well, I'm not going to say anything else right now.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Chris Tactics, you're next. What do you want to do? You're on your ass right now, so you have to stand up if you wish.
I would like to stand up. I wish to stand up.
Okay, you need a DC 10 balance check to successfully do that.
Oh.
I do. Okay. Where's that? Oh, balance.
Balancing your skills.
Yes.
Ooh, so you have none. Ooh.
Oh, what was that, Matt?
Hey.
Okay, you
everybody.
attempt to stand, and as you put your hands up, get your feet up, you go and back on your butt.
Oh, God.
Cool.
Golly.
Okay.
Great.
Power of honey.
Okay, Alekma, you're not here anymore. I'm going to move you to another map.
Oh shit! What? Wait,
Yeah.
I had a plan and everything. Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. I was like, I got an idea, but
Quick,
apparently
Matt,
I'm
more
not.
honey.
I'm gonna become a
get more.
tree.
I turned into a tree.
Oh
Honey.
my god.
You
Sir, no,
actually
this
are
is a
eating
huge
honey.
fuck off
Yeah!
tree.
All right, so Alekma,
Yeah.
so I'm going to, this is just for your reference, because of course nobody else knows what's going on where you're concerned. Let me go ahead and set you up here.
What is happening?
This is good.
Well, something just burned
Having a
something
silly
it didn't
swan
want to
time.
burn.
Silly swan time. Not a silly goose time, silly swan
No.
time.
Now I'm nervous and I'm hot again.
Yeah.
You're hot again.
I'm hot because I'm nervous.
Oh boy.
It's chilly.
I'm so
Everything was going so well.
Right, let me
That's
move
true. We got
Shagit.
the swans in that cage, and now here we go.
Well, now I'm too warm because I'm scared.
Okay, so Shagit, you appear by the water, on your ass, as if you were still on your ass, still clinging onto the crate. However, there is somebody else now clinging onto the crate. Incidentally, all of you guys, the magical darkness vanished.
Oh.
So you just
But
see us
so
on the
did
ground?
Shagit and the crate.
Oh.
All right,
Alexa?
so Shagit, let's see. Let me see if I can give you a better image. So the individual that is gripping hold of one side of the crate is wearing some kind of blackened scale mail armor. He's got a tight-fitting helm, glowing red eyes, and kind of a bluish pallid gray skin.
So we're both holding the crate, right?
So basically, yeah, he's got this weird he's got this strange knife in his hand that's double bladed. So like he's holding the handle in the middle, and there's two blades either side. One hand he's got gripped onto the crate firmly, and the other, as I said, the other one is kind of half holding the knife and half fingered through the crate. He's standing, you're sitting, and that's kind of where you guys are at this point in time. What do you want to do? So, like, you're disorientated. Suddenly, like, what the hell?
Okay, so memory serves, how far inland is the rest of the group from where we were? I'm trying to remember the
20
size.
minutes or so on foot.
So if I was to like shout really loudly, it would do absolutely nothing.
Probably they might hear you, but
okay. Well, I gotta try to get like stand up. It's kind of awkward with me holding onto the crate and him holding onto the. So I'm gonna try with all my might to just kind of like push him off, like just with as much force, so I can stabilize myself.
So you want to like
in the crate? I'm gonna
like smack him with the crate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give me like an improvised melee attack roll with that.
Okay. So that's
basically whatever your normal is, but -4. Because unless you're Jackie Chan, you probably don't have crate fighting skills.
All right. So this -4, basically.
Okay.
Ooh. So 10. Ooh.
All right, so you thrust the crate at him. I mean, it makes him take a couple of steps back, but he doesn't let go of the crate and he doesn't lose his balance. He says something to you in with a curse and a grimace on his face, but you don't understand a word of what he said.
So very loudly, I'm going to shout, "I'm going to kill you!" Very ineffectual, I'm sure, but I'm shouting it as loud as I can, hoping that someone in the island can hear me, because I've been relocated. Ugh.
Okay, so let me go ahead and move.
The Goliath voice, it echoes, right? You know, it's powerful.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right, okay, I will allow the other three of you a listening check. To see if you hear the faint, distant voice of a booming Goliath going,
guys.
Oh, that was
and no. Cyrano with a 23. Yes. You do hear it.
It's because I got that height advantage, guys. I told you.
Yep. So
pays off, baby.
Right. Yeah, you hear a very quiet, muffled. What did you say, Shagit?
I will kill you.
Yeah.
I will kill you. Very, very, very faint. Somewhere far to the north of here.
To the north?
Yep. That would be back in the direction of the boat.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to start sprinting off in that direction.
All right.
And as I run past, follow me!
So I'm gonna I'm going to point out that you would be very clearly visible that there is a big blob of black crap on the floor. So I'm assuming you would run around that, right?
Yes. I don't see it here, so but yes.
Exactly. So you're going to run around.
He goes right for it.
Yeah, you follow that.
All right, so you're going to flee around the edge and start running in that direction.
Yeah, whatever direction I heard it come from, I'm just going to go in that direction and tell them to follow me.
Annie, you got a turn.
Confused. I'm just gonna stand up and go.
Balance check, please.
Balance check.
10 or higher.
Coming right up. Come on, baby.
Come on, balance check, baby. Hey-oh.
Okay, yep.
Got
That's
-6.
Oh yeah.
okay, yep. You attempt to stand up and also fall flat on your ass. Okay. So then, Cyrano, you take off running around the black tarry substance, heading towards the woods.
Okay.
Which will put us back to here. All right. It's its turn. Okay, so the dark-skinned figure lets go of the crate at this point, reaches into his belt, and pulls out a second one of these blades. And then with a show of bravado, as he basically spins them around in his hands, he's going to leap over the crate and slash at you with them.
Oh.
What a rude. Hello, rude. Yeah. What a bitch indeed.
Does my crate give me any kind of armor class?
Well, he's going to kind of jump on it, because you're still sitting down, right?
Okay.
So he's going to jump on the crate and use it as a height advantage. All right, so he slashes with the blades once, and then with the second blade. Oh,
you son of a
gun! Okay, well that's not a confirmed crit.
Okay.
So that's not a confirmed crit. And then the next attack. Actually, let me take 4 off that because doesn't matter. Okay.
Well, still gonna hit, I think.
All right. So yeah, he's gonna hit you twice.
Oh boy.
For a total of.
Oh no.
He's rolling super slow rolling. Ow.
Oh no.
Yeah,
13.
That hurts.
Right, yeah, so he basically dives in on top of you and he's like, with these 2 curved, nasty blades. As you sit there holding onto the crate, pretty much helpless to defend yourself because you're hanging onto the crate and you're sitting on the ground and he's just hacking away at you as if you're easy pickings. Chris Tactics, what are you gonna do back at the dirt nap?
I'm still lying on the ground, getting very, very angry at this grease.
All right. Balance. Another balance skill check if you want to get up.
Can I try to jump up or crawl out?
Doesn't. You can crawl out, which would basically put you at much reduced movement. And if you just kind of crawl out of it and stay prone. You'll get out of it in a round.
If I do a balance check, am I still going to just have that round? Or do
Probably.
I do something else after this? Okay.
The biggest difference is, of course, in a combat situation, you'd want to be able to stand up to fight. This isn't a combat situation, so you could just crawl out of the mess.
That's so pathetic.
I know, but then I lose my turn.
But that will be your turn.
I'm going to balance again. Let's see if I can do it. Please.
Should be able to. Come on now. Yeah.
There you go.
It's only a 10. Barely. Okay, you get up and you're kind of wobbly. You're like walking on ice at this point. You know, but you are able to move yourself out of the goop.
Move yourself.
Okay.
Okay, good deal. Alekma.
All right, so
let's.
Panicking a little bit.
I feel like I'm running a movie here. Like we're bouncing from screen to screen, like scene to scene. Okay.
So I'm going to cast a cantrip, which is a verbal component, so I can still hold on to the box. I'm gonna basically try to cast flare in this guy's face to disorient him.
I cast quit it.
All right.
just like a light, the little burst of light coming from my face to his, and then I'm gonna use my movement to get up, basically.
Okie dokie. So you stand up, you cast Flare. He needs a
14.
14 Fortitude save. Or he will be dazzled.
Oh, you.
Oh, sorry.
You're rolling really well.
He's not dazzled. So basically, there's a flash. However, I will say that it will kind of temporarily daze him as a distraction for a round because he is not a fan of very bright light. So even though it doesn't really have any major effect, you still see him like turn his head sharply to the side when you cast it.
Okay.
Okay, Annie. What do you want to do?
Yes, I crawl out and stand up.
Okay, so you're just going to crawl out from the side and stand up. Okay.
I see Cyrano's way past already,
right.
so I...
Okay, Cyrano, I'm assuming you are just booking it in the direction of
Yes.
the lake. Okay, all right. So that's what you're doing. And are the other three of you doing the same thing? Are the rest of you doing that? Okay, well, it won't be long before giant strides... Britannica goes boom, boom, and outstrides Cyrano and runs past him. But you guys are hurtling as fast as your legs will carry you in that direction. Paul Stones, thank you for kind donation, dude. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Paul.
So I will let you
PS.
know if that's what you guys are doing.
That's cool.
If you choose to do anything other than just run, let me know. But otherwise, I'm assuming you guys are taking a dash action until you get there.
Correct.
Yes.
Alrighty. Okay, so here we are back over here with these guys. All right.
Sorry, Shaggy.
So you've stood up. Okay. He kind of like after you kind of like cast that spell. You got the time to stand up. He looks back and instead of attacking you a second time, he kind of like thrusts one hand in the direction of the swan crate. And then says something to you in a kind of a very eloquent language that you don't understand. And then he scowls and he holds up the second blade and he's like, what do you wish to do?
I'm going to... Ooh, this guy's really nimble, though, right? That's kind of my concern.
Very. He's incredibly athletic, yes.
His name's Jack, so there you go.
So I'm going to...
How's that for creative, James?
Too bad.
I'm going to put the crate on the floor, wield my spear, and kind of like have my foot on top of the crate with the spear jab out, because hoping that the length will deter it. Like a little jabbing motion. Taking my spear out and putting the crate down, that's pretty much my whole action, right? I mean,
pretty much.
I can't really stab him.
Okay, so basically you're like, your foot's on it and you're pointing towards him with the spear in a threatening motion.
Like, don't come near, you son of a bitch.
Threatening motion.
That's pretty much...
Alrighty.
Cool.
The others are still running. Okay, so with that... He kind of raises both of his knives in the air, almost in a sign of,
Hang loose.
peace or
Devil horns. Is he doing that mockingly?
Oh, he's gonna mini-me you, dude. Watch out.
No, he kind of holds the blades up, like almost in a kind of like truceful fashion. He's holding them up and very clear and obvious. And he says something to you in a much calmer voice that you still don't understand, but with a bit of a smirk attached to it.
See, this is the moment I'd say, English, do you speak it? But of course, it's common. So I'm gonna speak in my native tongue of Golka and Common, and I'm basically gonna say like, why are you doing this? Like, who are you? What are you? Why are you doing this? Get a conversation going.
Okay.
Maybe he knows Golka.
Right, he kind of tilts his head and looks at you. And then in in common, but in a kind of a broken common. Like, he speaks it, but not well. He looks at you and he says, "Give me birds, I give life."
I protect birds. I mother. That's what I say back. Because, like, protector, guardian.
you're a mother,
I don't know if
right?
he'll know what guardian means.
Right.
So, mother, the maternal. Let's go.
Okay. All right. He kind of like looks at the crate and looks at you again. And then he kind of glances back at the boat. He says, "Allies far, I near, death close." And at that point, he holds the two blades up in a more menacing fashion at this point and scowls and lowers his eyebrows towards you.
I don't want to say bring it. I really don't want to say
Bring it, bitch.
No, I'm going to hold my spear and say, "Death, you die. Me, I kill you."
All right, okay.
I'm speaking as broken as he is in common. Just to kind of like...
He's like, "Oh, that's
show
racist.
I mean
That's
every
racist."
word.
He looks at you and goes, "Is it because I'm black?" No, so after doing that, okay, what he does is he actually takes like a couple of steps back from the crate, and he apparently puts it on
The
top of his
crate
head.
crushes him. Oh.
There we go. Okay, he takes a couple of steps back, and then just begins to kind of crouch down into almost like a predatory fashion. And then he says, "You protect nothing. Give me birds, keep life."
I'm going to use this window to... Well, I'm actually just going to hold my action.
Okay.
If he approaches, closing that distance, I got a spear. I'm going to try to stab him.
All right,
If he jumps
okay.
over me, I'm going to try to
So
stab him.
basically what he
upwards.
does is he suddenly takes a back step up onto the rock next to him, uses it like to gain a height advantage, and then uses his back foot to propel himself forward. And he pretty much is going to kind of... Oh, I need to go ahead and move him forward too. There we go. All right, so yeah, he kind of like comes lunging at you, semi-airborne with both of his weird twisted daggers. So you will get the attack first because you were prepared for that.
Okay. I roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
Yes.
I roll the dice.
Yeah.
That's
Look at all
how
those
the
Oh,
game works.
shit.
All right. Prepared as you are, you
boy.
lunge forward with the spear. He like twists his body halfway through the air to like side roll around the blade. And then he is going to come down with the first one and the second one.
Yeah,
+8.
yeah.
Ooh, boy.
That misses. Thank
Ooh,
Lord.
nice.
Jesus. Man.
Alrighty. All right. The jagged blade will scratch and dig into your shoulder, doing 4 points of damage as he closes into melee range with you. Alrighty. You're up. What do you want to do?
I am going to try to kill him. I'm just going to stand there and take a licking. No. Oh.
Bring it, bitch!
Oh my god, what's with the dice?
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
That's
Oh, not nice.
Bad dice.
Bad dice. Bad.
That's
Just
bad.
rolling threes.
Ooh.
All right. You lunge again, but with incredible skill and deftly reflexes that you've only seen Cyrano perform before.
Yeah, let me at this guy.
I know. Have we got there
He
yet?
ducks underneath your blade. And once again will dive in swinging with 2 nasty
Oh,
curved
misses.
weapons.
Ooh.
That misses. Maybe this one misses too. That misses too.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Okay, he swipes with the first one, and you're able to bring the butt of the spear down to parry it. He then lashes up at your throat, and you're able to lean your upper torso back just far enough so that the blade cuts through thin air directly in front of your nose. All right, your turn.
Yeah, more of the same.
Do we get to go yet, or are we there?
Well, it was,
So
you got to
just their whole
remember,
thing.
it was like 15 minutes trek from the beach to where you guys were. A combat round is 6 seconds.
Lord.
So if that gives you any indication of time to get from there to the beach.
Okay, but we're running real fast.
Yeah.
Well, and Chris Tactics can
I'm
cover an
super
incredible
fast.
amount of time. So
Did we not mention how fast we're running?
Yeah, we're running hella fast.
I mean, yeah, you're definitely making good headway. You're just
Okay.
not there yet.
What if I jump?
Oh!
Oh, look at that
Look at
damage!
that damage, baby.
Whoa.
All right,
Does it
okay.
hit?
Yeah, it does.
No.
If it doesn't, that would be scary. All right, okay. This time you manage to lunge forward. He attempts to turn and twist, but you see him like wince in pain as you feel the tip of your spear bust through the edge of his scale armor, and you notice he kind of like his left hand clutching the device, clutched down to his left hand. He glances down, and you see a trickle of blood starting to drip just below his left rib cage.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Alrighty.
Predator.
20 damage. That's lots. Okay. So instinctively, after you do that,
He runs.
he's going to make a disengage action on his turn, and he backs away. And now you can see him kind of looking at you as he's starting to rethink his whole philosophy on his attack.
Well, while he's rethinking, I'm re-healing.
Okay, so you want to cast a heal on yourself? Go right
I
ahead.
have a heal spell for me, plus the good berry, which I, of course, wasted. So, the last one of me. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
Oh, cool.
You
Okay,
always
well,
do
you
that.
dump
So
6
great.
heal on yourself. Okay.
It's something though.
Yeah.
Right, with that, he kind of looks at you and he says, "They are birds. They are not worth dying for."
So why are you trying to kill them? Because I'll kill you, and then they're not worth dying for in your way.
I do not want these two to die. I need to take them to someone.
Who?
Give them to me. I will.
Who
let
are you
live.
taking them to? I'll kill him too.
Okay. With that, he kind of reaches into his baggy pants and pulls out a money sack. He goes, "Here," and he throws the money towards you. And it the sack lands on the ground with a chink.
I'm ready for a second re-engage at this while I'm talking.
"I will buy them from you. Give me the birds."
Who is killing the birds?
"I killed all the birds, but I must have these two."
But you just said you're giving them to someone. If you're killing them, you're clearly not giving the corpses.
All but these two. These two must live.
I'm trying to protect them.
I will give no harm to the birds.
I don't believe you.
You just admitted to killing all of them.
Yes. "You are giving no choice, big man." At that point, he kind of like twists his back foot as you see him like sink back down into an attackive position again.
All right, I'm ready again.
All right. So you're gonna ready your action. Okay. Once again, he comes bulging forward and hurls himself towards you, both blades twisting as he does so. You will get the attack because you were readied.
Come on, Jay.
Oh,
Ooh,
And-
That's nice.
It's a spear versus a charge attack.
What's that mean?
It's not a charge because he
Well,
hasn't
is
got
it a
20
charge?
feet of distance.
But he leaped at me.
Yeah, but he's not. If it was a charge, I'd be giving him
It's a
pluses.
mini charge.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
fair enough.
it's not considered a set attack. You're not. I know what you're talking about. It's not. You're not setting to receive a charge.
Okay.
But you still get the attack, and that does definitely hit.
Nice.
All right. Well, I'll take what I can get.
All right. Okay. As he lunges forward, he tries to twist his body, but the spear digs deep into his thigh as he leaps up, kind of like to try to gain a height advantage because you're so tall. He will bring both of his blades down to bear. Ignore the last one is a miss because that would be only a +4. So
+4, yeah. Nice.
Well, one hits.
Okay, well, that heal helped though.
oh, he doesn't hit hard.
Yeah,
He just hits a lot.
yeah, it's well.
All right. So I basically lost what I gained.
Okay, yep. So he slashes you with 5. Alrighty. As you all battle over the crate. Okay, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fucking kill him. I'm not gonna risk a spell cast because yeah.
15. Okay, you lunge at the spear. He turns his upper body. It kind of catches the lower hanging piece hanging off of his leather thick helm and like rips a piece off of it, but it doesn't quite hit him.
Okay.
He will then stay close in combat and retaliate with 2 attacks.
Okay, one hit.
Okay, again, a small cut on your left forearm for 5. While he doesn't hit hard, he's slowly but surely zapping the life from you as he's hacking away with these blades. Small, minuscule cuts and stabs and pokes.
Okay, so can I glean how hurt he is? Like, I mean, I'm clearly being hurt. I know I hit him a few times kind of hard, but is it...
He clearly isn't. I mean, he's still fighting with quite a bit of vigor. That being said, he's breathing a lot heavier than he was at the beginning of the engagement. That's for sure.
Okay, so I'm switching up my tactics. What I'm going to do is jump off the ground, kind of use the crate as a little leverage with one of my feet. I'm basically going to grab him to grapple him and tackle him and like kind of at a bear hug so he can't get any stabbing motions with his little daggers. Basically trying to grapple him and throw him off the crate behind him, with me on top, being a big guy.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Have a look here. Hang on.
It's not a bad idea. I like it.
It's not a terrible idea at all.
I mean, he did grapple kind of hard, but I'm hoping that I can.
You grapple harder.
Right?
If I roll well.
So he's going to get attacks of opportunity, right? Unless you have improved grapple. Because you're going to be grabbing him with your bare hands, and he is armed, so he gets attack of opportunity. I
think I just had to risk it.
And if
biscuit.
and if he deals damage, your attack automatically your grapple auto fails.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. If when you try to grab someone who's got melee weapons in active combat, they basically get attack of opportunity, and if they hit you, if the attack of opportunity deals damage, the grapple attempt fails.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's the biggest advantage of having improved.
Yeah, I don't have improved.
Sure. Okay.
I just have I have powerful build, but that doesn't help with the grapple.
Powerful.
Okay, so what I'm going to do instead is attack him, and at the same time yell to my snake to slash out at him too.
Okay.
It's around my neck. I wanted to go for his groin.
That's what's been missing.
Okay.
I've been missing my snake.
He's the real MVP.
Right. Hey, that snake's done some serious damage. Okay, go ahead and
tell me about it.
Making a melee attack for you.
All right, so that's a melee attack for me. As you can see,
God.
That does little to nothing as you stab at thin air. Okay, make an attack for Worm Boy.
Oh.
No, maybe not that.
He's gonna roll 20 now because he said that.
Oh shit!
Oh no! And Worm Boy misses as well.
You said Worm Boy. You're supposed to say necktie. Ah shit.
All right. He is going to seize that opportunity to
Miss.
dig in deep and slash at you twice more.
That's a miss. I have an 18.
Ooh.
I have bark skin still.
Okay. Obviously, disturbed and distracted by the sudden onset of a snake, he pulls both blows and does not strike the target.
Yep.
Okay. So Chris Tactics, as you're bolting through the forest, you now can hear in the faint distance, like the sound of battle. So you're definitely getting a lot closer. Okay,
Mama wants to get
Shaggy,
there
you're
quick.
up.
Okay, so the snake is going again because I want to blow my bad roll on this. Okay.
Snake 8.
The snake will hit. So roll the damage.
It's 1 damage, only
Yep.
1.
Oh,
and
cool.
it's a poison component. So
Come on.
DC 10 Constitution.
Oh, he failed.
Yes!
Poisoned, baby.
So
He failed.
loses 1d6 con,
Right.
and yeah, that's a thing.
Boy.
Oh,
Good.
right. Okay, I'm going to adjust his hit points down accordingly.
Nice.
And then I get my attack as I hopefully hits. Oh my god, my fucking love.
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Don't worry. You're good.
I'm carrying the swans next time.
Next time we have swans to save, it's on
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
All right, with renewed vigor, he is launching both of his attacks. Oh, I think he's got you twice, hasn't he?
Yeah, you guys me twice.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
I'm disabled.
Okay.
So I'm at 0.
All right. As soon as you basically slump to the floor,
Well, I don't slump just yet. Disabled, I get 1 attack left, right?
you
Or I go
can
negative.
make a half act. You basically get to make an action if you want to, or you can so you could basically crawl or stab, but not both.
Okay. Right. And then the second I do that, I go to -1. 'Cause it puts me, it
You
puts
might
me under.
stabilize, but
Unless I stabilize, right. Okay, so I'm going to do a last desperate stabby. I guess my snake can too, although it's already poisoned, right? So
still can hit for 1.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right. Okay, you lunge up with your spear.
no, that misses.
Oh, didn't you hit it?
Oh no, that was the snake.
The snake. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
hit for
Okay.
18.
Oh, the
Okay.
snake missed. Okay. All right. So, yep, you lunge up with your spear, and put a large kind of like rip up into his leg, and it kind of catches him in the lower stomach. He winces in pain. But seeing as you did that, he is going to attack you again.
But I'm falling.
Yeah, but you just stabbed him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, that's not good.
So he is instead, he kind of looks at you and goes, ah! And he just slashes the dagger straight down at your face, opening up a deep gash and watches you fall to the ground. Okay, with that, although you're unaware of it, he is going to climb into the boat with the crate. And push off and begin to float away across the lake with the swans in tow. All right, make your stabilization roll because you get 1 automatically.
What is that again?
You need to roll a percentage dice.
That's right. Okay. Nope.
Alrighty.
What do you need to stabilize? I don't know.
10% or below.
Oh, 10. Okay, so yeah, you're way off.
Okay. All right. So you're laying there bleeding. Let's see how many. So what are you on right now?
I don't want to tell you.
Okay. Well, either way, Chris Tactics will arrive in 2 rounds.
Okay. So I'm still, okay.
So I don't know how many hit points you're on, but when Chris Tactics breaks through the trees, she will see him floating off you'll see a dark armored figure floating off in the distance with a huge crate on the boat. And glancing to your right, you will see Alekma laying there, bleeding. What do you wish to do? You are 3 rounds ahead of everybody else.
Oh, damn.
It's my turn now?
Yeah, you have 3 rounds to do whatever you want to do. You get to do 3 things.
I'm going to look at Alekma on the ground, bleeding, and I'm going to look at the dude floating away, and I'm going to just keep running as hard as I can, and can I jump to the boat?
Well, by the time you get here, I mean, that boat is like, it's out there. I just didn't have I can't push the map out any further, so yeah, he's not reachable at this point.
Can I will myself to...
Okay. Right, so here's what's gonna happen. Okay? As you will yourself to catch this boat, you're like infuriated and frustrated.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly, a weird thing happens. Like, wings burst out of your back. You suddenly, like, these massive, huge, big white wings suddenly appear. As you, literally, you have no idea what the hell's happening. But these massive, humongous, white feathered wings just popped out of your back. And instinctively, it's like, it's like they're a second appendage. It's like a second set of arms. And as you start to flap these wings, you lift up into the air and begin to float across the water towards this guy.
Two guys! I'm a swan too!
Wait, you're a swan?
Okay.
Now.
So you're flying over there. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that in a second. So by the time Annie comes out of the tree line.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, Annie will come out of the tree line. Cyrano will come out of the tree line. The first thing you'll see is a boat rowing away with a dark figure on it. What seems to be Britannica with bird wings flying across the lake, axe raised, hurtling in his direction, and then across to your right, you see a downed familiar figure slowly laying in a blood of a pool of slowly growing blood.
Yeah, I look up to the sky for a second, but I just go, oh, come on! And I'm going to just run for him and
Wasn't my choice.
lean over him, be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I put my hands on him. Please let him be okay. And cast
what hit points are you on?
What are you on?
By the time all that happens, I'm at -10, but I have a Constitution point. So
Okay, so you have a round. You're like a round to live.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ! And I
Talk
lean
about
over
leaving
him,
it. Talk about taking it to the wire.
crying.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and
Stop talking and heal me.
I cast.
Sorry, that was 6 seconds of talking. He's dead now.
Gosh, you're interrupting me. I cry and a tear falls onto him.
Jesus
He
Christ.
bites up,
I'm
and I
not-
cast my very first spell, Cure Light Wounds.
I don't accept it. I don't accept it because we're not doing the tangled route. I'm sorry.
Oh, let me
Not
just
doing
take this.
tangled.
Okay.
He just tangled you, dude.
Yeah, you got tangled, bro.
All right.
Level
So
3 or 4? I forgot.
D8 plus
I forgot.
1 per level. You're 4. So D8 plus max is 5. So D8 plus 4.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, Lakama.
9. Okay. But you're stabilized automatically, even though you're still technically under the weather. Okay.
What is that in the sky?
So basically this. I'm gonna use this map just because. Why not? But let me move this to the edge of madness. All right, okay. So as you guys are all doing what you can to save poor Alekma, further across the lake, our winged warrioress is closing down on this nasty, vile creature. Okay, he's not even paying attention to the fact that you're coming. You're not making any noise.
What an idiot.
He's home free. Okay, as you get closer and closer and closer, as your wings are... I'm going to give him a listen check to see if he hears the flapping as you get really close.
Damn it.
And he's going to need a 15. And he rolls...
Ooh!
badly. Okay, he is just... And he's not doing a great job. I mean, you can tell, like, his right arm is pulling a lot harder than his left. And it looks like he's in pain. He's, like, having to, like, periodically, he's having to, like, pull twice on the left oar to keep the boat straight. All right, you may make your... so you can swoop down and make your first attack if you want to. At this point, he is actually unaware that you're coming in. So, you will have a... he will have a... severe negative to his AC, so
Okay, so I don't add anything on my end.
you don't need to, but he's a lot easier to hit. Technically, he's prone, so actually you can do it that way, +4. You can have a +4 to hit him.
Additional attack bonus, I think.
You just have 4. You don't usually do the plus.
Yeah, just 4.
Yep, just put 4 in your additional attack bonus.
Just take his head off. You just...
That's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna cleave that head right off. Oh please, oh please, oh please.
Ooh, the damage.
Oh, the damage is yucky. But...
All right, okay, you swoop in behind him, and still trying to get used to your newfound wings, you slash down. It opens up a gash on his back, but with the flowing of the water and stuff like that, it doesn't bite as hard as you wanted it to. Okay, he lets out a wince, goes, ah! And he lets go of the left oar. The left oar falls into the water and begins to float. Satchmo, Risa, thanks too much. Much love, dude. Take care. Love you, dude. Good to see you hanging out with us.
Satchmo!
It's the Satchmo.
Satch is here. Satch is in town.
It's the Satchmo.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Best
Good
song
job.
ever.
Good.
You should do theme songs.
A song he'd be proud of, Jim.
All right. Okay. With that, he's going to pull, for his move, he's going to pull the other oar into the boat, stand up, and, like, leaps around on the vessel itself, balancing himself in the middle, and, like, preparing himself to, like, actually engage you. But between the oar and that's all he's going to do this round. Back on the shore, what do you guys want to do?
How far is that boat out, Gord?
It's a good ways out. Unless you've got a bow or something that you could shoot range. I mean, you could start swimming, but it's going to take you several rounds to get out there.
No.
Do you want to think really, really hard, like going after the boat?
Well, that's why I'm asking how far away is it?
Yeah.
What's the range on that?
30, I believe.
Oh, no.
Okay,
it's
that's what I thought.
Way further than that, but I now understand why you're asking the question. Okay.
Yes,
Well, I'm going to do this.
With little X-eyes.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of look up at, like, this... to be honest, I think it's a swan attacking this guy. Swan got loose and I'm like, yeah. Oh, I guess they are pretty mean birds. Okay, well. All right, and I'm going to turn around to see if I can. I'm going to kind of slide and skid down next to Annie and just say, hey, is there something I can do to help, or?
Where is Britannica?
Where's Britannica, by the way?
She's
I'm
dead.
gonna look around. Like,
I'm just gonna put pressure on the wound because that's what I know how to do.
As a real person.
Well, as Seer knows, or Seer knows how-
Where are the swans?
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
no response from me.
I'm gonna start slapping his face.
Hey! Hey!
You guys are excellent healers.
They're brilliant. They're fantastic. All right. Okay, so this technically is a new combat. So I want a initiative roll from Britannica.
Oh.
Let's do fresh initiative.
Okay.
Let's get this song.
All right, you're.
Oh!
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 There's
You got a 20 though.
Oh!
No, that's a 20. Yep.
That's a 20, babes. Because I got wings and now I got 20.
That's a 20.
Natural 20!
Alrighty, okay.
You know what's sad? That was the uninitiated.
Oh, the first natural 20.
I don't care. I'm still gonna chop his head off.
Okay, now, come on, Bob.
Okay, Christy,
Hey,
don't mess this up, please.
okay. I'm not
Sorry.
gonna mess it up, okay?
This is such a moment.
And if I do, I'll just fly away and you guys will never see me again. And I'll take the swans with me.
Right? Alright, okay, so he actually beats your initiative, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is going to take 2 slashes at you with his daggers.
I don't like it. Nope.
Nice.
I don't actually know my AC. What is? Yes. Okay.
That'll work.
Nope.
Alright, he's like
both of
slashing
us?
up
Nice.
towards you. Alright, your turn.
You're gonna like this.
I don't think he. Potentially, he isn't.
I think he's gonna love it. I'm gonna get him.
19 for
Son,
16.
chop.
All right.
Right down his cranium.
Radium.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yep.
Sorry,
Right
I'm
down
getting-
his melon.
Right. Yeah. You bring the blade. You bring your massive axe down towards him. Incidentally, as you do so, now the axe is like in front of you for the first time. You notice that on the side, if you remember when I described the axe to you, it had engraved wings.
Mm.
They are glowing now. They are like
Indeed.
glowing. So the actual
What?
head of the axe is actually illuminated. All right.
Man, I love your reactions.
Okay, so you hack this guy. He leans back to try to avoid it, but realizing he can't go any further because he's on the edge of the boat, he kind of stops short, and it opens up a huge big cut across his shoulder and the top part of his rib cage. As you see the scale mail armor kind of separate to reveal a bright red gash underneath where your blade cut into his chest. All right, desperately, he is going to lunge forward at you twice more. Cursing something in a language that you don't understand. He glances at a ring on his finger as he does it. But then almost as an afterthought, curses that too. About now he was thinking, shit, if I hadn't have used this ring to steal away the guy, I could be using it to escape this murderous bitch. 17, does that hit?
Nope.
Okay, your attack.
Come to mama. Here we go. Ha.
Oh!
It's a hit.
Oh,
Chop
okay.
him. Chop him.
Um,
Chop, chop.
okay, I'm going to make a balance check for this guy. And he's going to need a 15 or higher or fall off the boat.
Rock the boat. Ooh.
Ah.
All right, barely. With his amazing dexterous self, he's able to kind of cling as the blow strikes, and he's kind of like rocking in the boat. He is. You can kind of see now as that one landed and opened up a huge cut in his right shoulder. his eyes are drooping, and you can see him fighting to hold on to consciousness. He's like barely hanging on, clearly severely hurt by your blows. He makes a desperate lunge as he jumps up to try to slash at you with both of his curved blades.
That one gets me. That one does not. You get one. You
All right.
get one.
He lunges up and just happens to catch your leg with one of the blades, opening up a small graze for 6. Almost like a smile appears on his face, like moral victory, like as he lands that. And you may make your next attack.
It's not gonna be enough, sir.
He's taken 74 points of damage so far.
Jesus Christ.
He has a hit point left.
Oh.
No. Okay, you lunge at him. He
Oops.
manages to twist at the last second as your axe blade like a
B.
with renewed vigor, he kind of grits his teeth and thrusts straight upwards with both of his crooked blades. Do they both
got
hit?
me twice. Yes. It's not good. That's not good.
Now you know how I felt.
Okay. Yep. He manages to rip into you with both of the curved edges. He like comes straight up and like, curves out. And again, he says something to you in his strange dialect, and then he spits, and a blob of a blob of spit that's kind of laced with blood flashes and lands like it hits you on the upper chest. Your attack.
Is he still being poisoned?
His constitution is way down, yes. That's partly why he's having a hard time
Curious.
rowing and holding
okay.
onto the boat.
I'm at 0?
Oh
Are
no!
Are you serious?
I told y'all I was low. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
Oh shit!
So you're at 0?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That
you're
just
in the
was-
same
Oh,
boat
no.
as Shagget was. You basically, you can you're not unconscious, so you are so you can move or attack, but not both. So so basically, here's what you have a choice of,
Oh
right?
my gosh!
You're over water, and you're flying. You can either pull away from the boat and potentially save yourself, or you can try to crash on the boat and make one final attack as you do so and hope you take him out.
Holy shit!
Of course, if you fail, you're on the boat with this person.
Oh my god.
So it's
my
really up
God.
to you. This is like the Hail Mary pass of D&D right now.
I mean,
Because, if you hit him and he goes down, you'll crash on the boat. You'll
anyone
be
got
unconscious
inspiration?
on the boat. But you'll be on the boat.
Yeah, do what your character would do.
I know she would just keep going.
Yeah,
Crash
you
on
gotta
the
do
boat
it.
and
You gotta
attack.
She
do
would not
it.
stop.
Do the final blow.
I'm going.
All right, okay.
Okay. Can I meta a little? Should I use power attack here? Because I forget what that's
No,
really
you
good
need to hit
for.
him. No.
I just need to hit him, right?
Yes.
Power attack will
Oh my
do
God.
extra
Well, I
damage.
couldn't remember if that was.
Yeah,
it's gonna
power
give me more
attack will
damage,
ramp up the damage.
but I
But
don't want to lose a hit. attack.
clearly,
Okay,
this guy
thank
is
you.
on his
I
last
just wanna
legs
remember.
anyway.
I'm not trying
Yeah,
to
I just
backseat
want-
game, but do not do that.
I couldn't literally remember the mechanics, so I was trying to remember.
I
what I'm
almost
actually
want
for.
to. I almost every ounce of my
No.
wickedness wants to fucking
Don't do that to
cliffhanger
me.
it right here,
Don't
but I'm not
do
going to do
that
it. I'm
either.
not going to do it.
Okay, here
But it would
goes.
probably be
Oh
the
my
best
God, I'm so
cliffhanger
scared.
of the show.
Oh my god! You're just floating unconscious around on a boat. It's like,
All right, okay. So you go flying in as everything starts to go dark. You swing the axe. You will come crashing down on the boat. Let me go ahead and move you to the front.
You better
Okay, almost as an
Swimming.
afterthought, you seem to remember as you slip in and out of consciousness, you come crashing into the boat. It's an ungraceful landing, to be sure. But the last thing you seem to remember is a helmeted head flying up in the air and circling and going
And I rest easy
in the water.
I did it.
Okay.
Cyrano better get swimming, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That was crazy.
So this is the point where one of the swans regurgitates a good berry that it
Yes. We're saving
pops
it.
it in her mouth, right? Just,
Well, here's the thing. Hang on.
Please save me.
3.5. Let me, 1 second.
Oh,
They
God.
don't eat my bloody corpse.
They go, look at that blasphemous bitch with swan wings. We better take her out.
Oh Lord.
All right. Here we go. Okay, so so the first thing you can do is you can go ahead and make your automatic stabilizing roll.
Umi?
Yep.
Yeah.
percentage dice, Kirsty.
Oh, okay.
You have a 10% chance of automatically stabilizing with nothing
How
else
do-
happening.
How do I
Just
do
roll
that again?
Roll
R.
/R 1d100. And if you get 10 or less, you're automatically stabilizing and not bleeding anymore.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay, so technically you are bleeding, but you have
Great.
10 rounds. What's your constitution bonus?
My con bonus. 2.
Okay, so you have
12
technically
rounds.
12 rounds before you would bleed out
Okay.
anyway.
Okay.
All right,
You guys can
meanwhile,
swim
what are you
faster.
guys doing? So,
Yeah.
you actually had 4 or 5 rounds while that battle was going on. I just didn't want to take away from the cinematics that were going on that boat. So, in those 4 to 5 rounds, is there anything that Cyrano or Annie wanted to have done?
It depends if we saw. Did we see that there's a boat out there, and could we tell it was Britannica?
Yeah, I think
I would
after
say-
that much of a battle, I think
Yeah,
we
I would
probably
say by
would've
the
pieced it
time
Yeah, I
you
was
started
screaming
paying
the whole
and
time.
looking and seeing her flying around, there were times when she would have been like up there and you'd have seen that huge axe.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it might take
that's
a bit
the
of
case-
tough acceptance, but you would know that that was
Yeah.
her after you actually paid attention, for sure.
If that's the case, I would have thrown my shield to the ground, and during that time, I would have been just like taking my armor off, like "I'll save you! I'm gonna come to get you!" Like just
Okay.
tossing the armor off my body to
All right.
get to a.
All right, so
Yeah,
you're
I think-
basically
attempt
throwing
to
your
swim.
armor off and then getting ready to start swimming across the lake. What about Cyrano?
Yeah, once I see that final like crash head and then nothing, I probably would have waited a few seconds just to see if
Okay, so
There was
you would have
more?
basically been watching the whole thing up until
Yeah.
that point.
yeah, just this. Epic,
Hey, I'd buy that. I would have done too. I'd have been like,
Got his popcorn out.
Yeah, I would have been like in awe by this, and then as soon as that crescendo happens, and then the dust settles and nothing, and I don't see her fly up or move, I think I would just immediately just dive into the water and start going after her.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, just to go.
All right,
out
so you
there.
guys are swimming for it.
yeah. While
Yeah.
I'm doing it,
I hate swimming.
Okay. Alekma, then, in that case, you're still unconscious and, like,
Yeah.
being asleep.
I missed that entire fucking thing. This is really
you won't
sad.
believe it.
Okay. All
You
right.
won't believe
I'll
it.
tell you
Well-
all about it.
So here's the thing. So one may wonder, why are these swans so special? One may wonder, why did Elona, a druidess goddess, and Mainathak, a wise hunter, create such a rare and unique swan? Why would there be so much to gain by taking these swans? Why would there be so much to gain by making sure nobody else had any of these swans? Well, all gets revealed as you lay there unconscious, slowly bleeding on the boat. And one of the swans leaks its neck out from the crate.
Hello, kiss.
And plucks your eyeballs out and goes, reaches out from the crate and like lays its neck across your neck.
Oh, it's giving us one hug.
It's choking you.
That's what Tina does.
It's a constrictor swan.
And you are healed for 5 hit points of damage. Yes, these swans have magical healing properties. They are sacred, blessed
children.
animals.
Never let them go.
Yep, you are healed by a swan for 5 points.
Yay!
Which
Am I
actually will
awake?
bring you
Yeah,
round.
right?
Right.
By the time you come round, everything's a bit of a blur. Hang on. You are laying in a crumpled heap on a boat with a headless person laying there with blood everywhere. 2 swans in the crate. And you seem to have this weird memory, like, at one point, I swear to God, I swore I grew wings. But there are no wings. You have no wings. That's absurd.
What?
So there's no wings on her back.
They're gone?
anymore?
Your wings, when you come round, the wings are not visible. No.
So I'm just gonna kind of hold my head and
Okay.
crawl over to peek over the side to see, like, are the swans
Okay, you
still
can see.
there?
Yeah, you look over the side. You can see 2 humanoid torpedoes like swimming in your direction as you recognize that one of them is Cyrano, and the other one, purely by the color of her hair, must be Annie.
Okay, great. Then I'm just gonna lay back down and be like, and just relax. For just
All
a
right.
minute.
Okay, you two
I just put my
basically
hand
both
up like,
make it to the edge of the
Hurry!
boat.
Britannica!
We're here!
Just trying to lift myself up.
We made it!
Don't topple the boat.
Sorry.
Just hurry.
Oh, yeah, you get on one side, Annie. I'll get
I'll
on
never
the...
let go, Serrano.
What happened? I swear I saw like no.
I don't know. My head hurts, and I think I dreamt that I flew. I guess I don't
That's
know.
what I saw. I swear to God.
What?
I saw wings
Yes,
I think
for
it's...
like a second.
the swans are fine. Just please help me.
How did you get on this boat?
Don't actually know. Did I?
Did you jump?
Quickly, I'm gonna grab an oar. Like we have to get back to Alekma.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna sit right here. You go. You row me back. Please.
Are the swans just chilling there now?
Just chilling.
They're in the crate. Yeah, they seem
Okay.
to be pretty passive right now.
Okay,
Oh, good. I told you, once you catch the... I told you that's what birds do.
and I'm gonna
Once you catch them, they're just...
see right now. Check
Huh?
that headless man's pockets. Who is he?
Okay. I don't know.
Does he have a
Sure.
driver's license?
Yeah, check his ID. Sure, I'll start kind of rifling through his pockets, and I assume I see that ring on his finger.
Yeah, he has a ring on his finger that seems to have
Okay.
a nice big blue gem on it.
Oh, I'm
Um,
gonna take that.
He has these 2 wicked-looking blades.
Hey.
Let me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on, let me put you back.
The current's taking you away. I'm actually mad at these swans.
For
They
not
didn't
hitting
kill
you.
me when
They
I was
didn't
getting
kill you.
attacked.
You didn't try to save him like I did.
That's
Ooh,
true.
Those are bad.
I'm
Sure
I'm-
about
There
that?
you go. That's basically the dude you were scrapping. But you can see the 2 curved blades that he's got. They're basically like double-bladed daggers. They do the same damage as a dagger, but they're
Okay.
very cruel
Cool.
and wicked-looking weapons for sure.
Okay.
That's cool.
See. I don't see.
All right. Beyond that, the only other thing he has is a small pouch that seems to be full of some kind of powder.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that too.
Okay.
I'll wait till I get someone a little more knowledgeable and magical stuff to look at everything. But I'll just kind of take that stuff off of him, and then get back to helping Annie.
Any backflips? Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, someone said they were bat lifts, like Klingon bat lifts.
Oh,
like
yeah,
mini
yeah,
ones,
yeah.
little
Yes,
tiny ones.
yes.
Okay. But yeah, you guys pull the boat back to shore.
Okay. And when I look at Alekma, is he still out?
He will be, yes, until somebody does something else.
Okay. When I jump out,
given time, he'll come round, but it's not been
Yeah.
an hour.
when I jump out, I'm like, I thought I helped you, and I'm going to transfer like five hit points from my healing touch.
Okay.
Like, come on around, Alekma. There
Get
you
up,
go.
you lazy sack of...
I'm so glad you're okay.
He stole the swans.
No, don't worry about it. We got the swans back. He's dead.
How he was you?
I don't really know.
I got him.
Somehow.
I'm gonna open my eyes blearily,
I did it.
kind of like. He was sailing away. How'd you catch him?
I think no. I don't know.
Me, I did it.
I swear I saw something interesting, but it could have been my eyes. It could have been the swans.
It looked like the swan was carrying Britannica, sort of, to be honest.
But the swans are in the cage.
I'm gonna get up and walk over to check on the swans.
They were okay.
One of the two swans is kind of very subdued and like laying down like in the crate, but it's still alive. But it doesn't look well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a 6-1.
Sad swan. A sullen swan?
What happened to? Was it hurt? And I'm gonna kind of like reach through the bars of the crate and just try to like check it out, see if it's injured anywhere.
You give me a heal check.
Are you trying to like meta heal out of this thing, Alekma?
Yeah, he's trying to suck out the rest of its
I
juice.
grab the other one by the neck and go, "Heal me, you son of a bitch!" Okay.
Oh!
The swan can do a
Alright.
full heal. And you get wings too.
And an axe.
They're just the swans.
Swan flu.
Swan.
Swine flu.
No.
Natural 20!
Better late than never. Okay. Yeah, the swan appears to have no damage to it whatsoever. It just seems to be very lethargic. But the other swan
Hey.
lays its neck over your forearm as you reach in, and you are healed for 4. And then that swan kind of goes,
Oh.
Oh, sacrificial swans.
Oh, they're swan
but it
juice.
is also still alive.
Juice.
Oh
Cure light swans.
Swan,
no. You're like swan.
I'm going to say, what did I just witness right there? I just saw that swan put its neck on you.
Swansual healing?
It helps me. I feel a little better. I mean,
You think these swans have magical properties like what we can do?
Well, it would.
They are godlike swans, after all.
They are godlike swans, and it would go to reason why they be so coveted. That makes
That's
sense.
incredible.
Some lay golden eggs, some heal people.
If that's the case, I'm gonna look at Alekma and go, what about the feathers on the spear?
Well, funny you should say that. So, as well as the swan light healing you, you suddenly feel somehow that there's some kind of synergy between your spear and the swans, which of course you know it had 3 of those swans' feathers hanging from it. But as you're kind of like feeling this wave of energy come from the swan and up into your body, a wave of enlightenment kind of like comes over you and hits you. And as it does so, you kind of get this vision of your spear that has like the obsidian tip to it. You know, it's got an obsidian blade, as it were, and the 3 feathers hanging off the back. And there's a sense of perfect clarity comes over you. And at which point you kind of start to feel like you understand this spear a little bit more. And the name Obsidian's Flight starts to like develop in your head. Like you remember this blade. You don't, but for some reason you seem to remember its existence, even though you're a young man. You know it. Maybe it was from a former life. Maybe it was a dream. Who knows? But you remember the Obsidian's Flight, and somehow this spear is directly connected to you, but indirectly connected to these swans. About the same time, Chris Tactics, as you're kind of standing there holding your axe, even though your wings aren't there, you've noticed the wings are still on the axe. They are still there, and they are still glowing.
Okay.
And you start feeling this feeling of celestial tranquility. Like, as you start to try to imagine, like, did I really grow wings? Did that really happen? You finally come to the conclusion, yes. And it's almost as if you realize you've had wings all the time. But for some reason, these feelings were repressed. You didn't... And as you think that, suddenly, to everybody's kind of shock and awe, these massive wings just whip out off the back of her shoulders. And a very faint, almost celestial glow seems to be like radiating all over her body.
Oh my god.
Whoa, watch it with those things.
I'm gonna back up. Yeah, I'm gonna back up.
And in your mind, you can kind of feel the connection as you grip this axe. Like, there's a reason I have this axe. There's a reason I have these wings. And you realize that the name of this axe was Celestial Radiance. But you, again, much like Alekma, don't know why you know that. But you realize you've had this before. This was something that you were always meant to wield. And it was meant to be wielded by someone of your ilk. You're still not entirely sure what that is, but at this point, you know you are not human. You know you were not connected to this earth. You're not connected to this plane of existence. You come from somewhere a very long way away. But you really don't understand it at this point. It's so overwhelming. All you know is this axe feels more home to you than ever. And you have wings. It's like you realize that you can open it. You can sprout these wings or put these wings back at will. It's like as easy as somebody can put their hands in their pocket, you can have these wings just disappear back into your form. But for right now, it feels so comfortable and natural to stretch these bad boys.
I'm stretching them out.
All right, you're getting further.
10,000 years gives me
Oh,
such
God.
Oh, my God.
You're molting. Please stop.
Where did those come from?
I think they've always been here.
Are you not here?
No, they have not.
I have not seen them.
I think I would have remembered.
Yeah, no, they have not always been there.
Well, okay. That aside, I mean, it's not super uncommon for some humanoids to,
Sprout wings?
Have wings? What are you talking
to
about?
fly. I mean, think of the guy. What's his name? Who's guiding us? He flew away as an owl.
As an animal.
Well,
I'm like half animal.
You're
Just
half
looking around
animal?
trying to look at him.
I mean-
Half swan?
I'm
Maybe
swan,
I'm
bitch.
It makes sense because she can run faster than even I can. And she's clearly not of my kind. She's not a Goliath like me.
So you're half swan, half human.
So this
Maybe I'm
makes
like a
perfect sense to you.
super swan god. This is amazing.
Cool God.
You guys,
I'm the
Yeah?
god of swans.
This is
So both of you related to the swans? You and
this feels amazing.
Well, the wings
Everything
look a little
feels
different
right.
than swan wings.
Can you like hover?
And
Yeah,
she's
watch. And I
glowing.
just, I just woof.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
Up
don't
into
know
the
how to
air
hover
and
yet.
Ah!
I'm doing it,
crazy.
Oh.
guys. Look.
Well, I still don't believe you about the flashy thing, but okay, I guess I'll see this one.
Yeah.
I flash him.
The fact that you flash periodically is not believable.
sneezed,
But
I didn't see it.
wings. That we
From the
can
dust.
buy.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a little confused.
And look at this. Look at my axe. It's like, it's all glowy and awesome, and so am I.
I was under the impression that this was
Maybe
because of Olekma's weapon, not yours.
I'm the chosen one now. Maybe it
Well-
switches.
Let's take it easy. Let's not.
Maybe
jump to conclusions.
they made a mistake, and now
Let's
they
not.
see.
Let's not fly off the handle here.
I'll fly off any handle. Watch. I just fly around.
That's a huge bitch.
Oh my god.
With wings.
With wings.
I think we should return to the village and rest.
Well, give them the swans. I would assume.
Should definitely bring the swans back.
Well, of course, and also make sure they get
Rest?
better because they're a
Wait.
little droopy.
You haven't answered my question yet. Can your weapon heal or something?
So you want me to stab the swan with my weapon?
Please do not do that.
We'll
Nope,
see if the
didn't heal it.
feathers activate.
Well,
Try it on me.
You're both like about to die.
Yeah, wait. But
Try
I'm
it on me.
amazing now.
all right, so
Give it a death save.
I'm actually going to. I guess it comes down to whether I think, like, if I remove a feather to apply it to Britannica, would it heal her? And would I then lose that chart? Like, would I never get it back? Like, I only have 3 feathers and that's it. That's
I've
kind
got
of
plenty of feathers.
Maybe a
if
bit
you
of
want
research.
more. I can give you more. They're just useless old feathers. Then
Useless.
I do
Barely
have
let me
those.
fly.
Good point. I do have those 2 feathers that I found on the ground, so I'm going to take one of them and apply it to Britannica, like kind of place it,
Apply it.
and be like, heal. I kind of rub it on.
I mean, you could put some belief behind it. You could pray or something.
Yeah, it's a feather, dude. It doesn't do anything. But hey, it looked interesting as you sat there going.
It just tickled me a little bit.
Do the feathers on my spear glow at all, or have that all kind of swanny
No,
hue?
they're not glowing or anything.
Swanny.
Funny hue.
Hello, Swanee.
Swanny
Swanny.
hue. That's
Hello,
a good
my
name for a
darling.
band. Let's be real. Swan hue.
That's
Sure.
funny.
Are you taking the corpse of the dead dude
Yes.
with you?
Yes. Head and all. Headless head and all. Yeah. We're getting in the boat and we're taking him back to the village.
All right, so you're going to kind of float around until you see the bobbing head and pick that up and
I'll fly over and
take
grab
that
it.
with you. Oh, there you go.
My prize. I earned it.
All right. Okay, so you guys are all going to float back to the village. Where's my village? Mainslark. Here we are. Back to Mainslark. Our quaint little town of Mainslark. Okay. Yep.
That was crazy cool.
So much.
You return with the boat back to Mainslark. Whereabouts do you want to go? What do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm not on that map. I don't think
Did I
any.
know? Oh, I need
I
to
see
move
it.
you back. Hold on.
Hey, Gore, could you shutter me for just a second?
I can.
Oh, there we go.
1 second. Where are you?
Well, I think we knew that where the guards hang out in the guardhouse, so I bet we'd head there immediately.
Yeah.
And as we're walking back, I am going to say, the guy you killed, Britannica, mentioned that he did say he killed the swans, but he did want to give these two to someone.
Right, so it's not quite solved yet.
There might be another person, but I don't think that person's in this area.
You don't think the guards are to be suspected?
I don't see why not. No.
Okay.
But I do think that there is a villain out there that he was working for and was going to deliver these last two, or these two at least, to him.
Yes.
Oh,
Are we
nice,
going to
dude.
tell them that?
Potion of Cure Light Swan.
Oh my god, I love it.
New magic
Yes.
card. We go ahead and save that for.
I
Okay,
think we need to tell them the truth, that they need to protect these two swans with their life.
Okay, so that to be clear, we're telling them we didn't exactly solve the mystery. We just eliminated part of it.
Well, we
solved it.
Okay.
The headless guy said he killed the swans.
Okay.
So that
And
is.
we have his headless body right here.
I have his
Matt,
head right here. Okay.
Basically, I just told all of you that these two were being delivered by the bad guy to someone else. We don't know who.
Got it.
Basically.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, we're carrying the crate and the corpse, I assume, with the head.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Gonna knock on the guardhouse door.
Okie dokie. All right. So Sergeant Golden Fane opens the door and looks at you, and he kind of like as he stares at you. He kind of his eyes drift over to the headless corpse that you're carrying.
Yeah, of course it does.
As he raises an eyebrow.
Fair, yeah.
So I'm going to take my bag of swan head bones, skulls, kind of place it in his hand, and then be like, "He did it." I want to point to the headless corpse.
To lead with the dead ones. Nice choice.
I see. We should inform the headman, Talon Tremaine, as quickly as possible.
Well, also, I'm gonna hold up the crate too. Survivors. I'm gonna place it down on the floor.
Okay, he says, they don't look very well. Are they alive?
I'm gonna look down.
They're okay.
I'm gonna,
Fine. Right as
yeah,
rain.
are they well still? I mean, are they still lethargic but alive, basically?
Yeah. No hit point. Remember you rolled a 20?
Which I rolled the 24. Yeah, I mean, are they worse or better? Is my question really?
Honestly, they just seem incredibly fatigued.
Okay, I think they just need to rest, recuperate.
Well,
Recuperate.
what of the rest of them was?
Well, that's the other bag, the skulls.
You
These
mean
might be the last two.
this is the last two?
Possibly.
Probably.
We best get them inside. Quickly, get them inside.
Sure.
Lift it up. Go inside.
All right. Okay. Yeah. He ushers you inside, and he says to one of the other guards, "Go and fetch Headman Talon Tremaine, quickly as possible." Yes, sir. Right away. And he runs out the door. You, watch over that crate. Guard that crate with your life, he says. Shortly afterwards, a very flustered Mr. Tremaine comes running through the door with the guard. He goes, "I understand you've returned with the swans. Blessed Alona be. They're all right, I assume."
Yes, they just need to rest a little bit. It's been a long day.
I see, and the rest of them. Did you find more? Are there other pairs that are still out there on the lake that are safe?
I'm gonna point him to the other bag and be like, unfortunately, no. But we did capture he who has killed them. We have his corpse here.
I'm gonna hold up his head.
Okay. He kind of looks at him and says, What form of dark-skinned demon is this?
No idea. Do you know? Have you seen anything like this before around in town?
I have
Or
not.
the area?
What about you? Have you seen anything like this before? Golden? I confess I have never seen anything of, this dark nature myself. What about you? You're traveled, individuals. You've never seen something or a person such as this before? Do we know why he, what his motives were? Why he would do such a terrible thing?
All he managed to say to me was, that he had killed the other swans, and these two that we rescued were to be taken to someone else, who I must say probably is not in this area.
Well, I'm sure he will. If you hadn't have killed him, I'm sure the wrath of Elona and Manethek would have been upon him, and struck him down for his vile acts. But you have no information as to who this man was that
I
perhaps charged him so to come and kill the Melanton swans and steal away the last pair.
Someone who hates those gods.
Or just doesn't like swans.
With these swans are precious.
Sure.
We're here. As I told you before, my great-great-grandfather, Nathaniel Maine, his son Magnus Dumaine, and my father Finlay Tremaine, we have been vigilant guardians of these swans for 3 generations. I dare say it falls upon my shoulders to make sure nothing happens to these two, but I must confess, we are not properly equipped to take care of 2 such sacred animals. Yes, I must, we will keep them here at the guardhouse, let's see, Golden Fane, Sergeant Fane, you and your men must guard and protect them. I shall travel south and, seek counsel, at one of the local temples and see what we need to do. But, I cannot thank you all enough for, doing what you have done. You've done us a great service here this day.
You're welcome.
Oh, no problem. All in day's work.
And I duly apologize for us casting the aspersions that you may have somehow been connected with this vile deed. If it had not been for the fact that you had the feathers that are still hanging right there on the end of your spear, I would have never assumed such a thing. But you understand, of course. As important as these creatures are, I come across a man that has their feathers tied to his spear. It's a fair assumption, wouldn't you agree?
It's understandable.
Sure.
See, thank you. I really do appreciate your understanding.
I bear no grudges or anything.
Please, by all means, take light of our hospitality over at the tavern, and tell them for sure that Talon Tremaine. Do you still have the document that I gave you?
It got a little wet, but yes, I do.
Yes. Well, show them that, and let them know that that's good for as long as you need to stay here for as many as 5 days rest and food and lodgings to recuperate. And yes, well, I must go. I must prepare to make a journey south. But again, please enjoy our hospitality here at Main's Lark, and some of our delicious fish, some of the fine fare that we have to offer.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Oh, of course, my dear.
Have you heard tell of any kind of black rock in the ground?
Black rock. I mean, coal, obsidian. I've heard of a hardened.
Big black rock.
No,
by
I'm
itself.
afraid I have not.
A godstone, perchance.
Godstone. No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay.
Well,
Well, okay. We shall take you up on your hospitality.
yes, please do. And again, we are. Well, not just all the people here at Mainslock, but I dare say, the goddess Ilona and Mainthak must also be grateful for your kind deeds in rescuing their beloved creatures.
Just take care of those swans.
We will keep them under lock and key here, and protect them with our lives. Incidentally, do any of you know how to look after swans? What do swans eat?
I'm gonna look
Not-
at
Not
Britannica.
good berries.
Not berries.
Not good berries for sure.
Don't they eat, like, algae and bugs and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's just green stuff.
Perhaps.
Green stuff.
Creamy stuff. Oh yes.
Or bacon. They all eat bacon. No, I have no idea.
Swans eat bacon.
Maybe a farmer over there will know something.
Well,
Do you have any?
Mostly vegetation, aquatic vegetation.
and little fishes.
Mollusks and small
Yeah.
fish, frogs and worms.
Anything they can get their little grubby beak on, I guess.
Steak, French fries, burgers.
Cheerios, stale bread.
But when they eat the Cheerios, they always
Lucky
make
Charms,
sure that
but
they get
yes.
at least 3 grains in one
Yeah.
loaf.
How do swans eat Lucky Charms?
Yes.
Oh, I think we know.
So, well, yes, we will. Well, the quicker I find counsel to the south, the better we'll be. Well, again, thank you so much. A good day to you. I'll hopefully see you again soon. And he, like,
All right.
blusteringly
Safe travels.
backs out of the door, kind of almost bowing to you as he does so, like in gratitude, as he heads back off hastily
Jeez.
up the road.
I guess we retire to the tavern. And
All right, okay.
Yeah.
rest
Crumbs.
out.
I mean,
Swans.
with full hospitality at the tavern, you
Party
can
time.
you enter the Gilded Swan, where you can make your, take your fill of all the food and beverages that they currently have available. Get a good
Awesome.
night's rest, and obviously, given a week to recover, everyone will be back to full health and all that sort of
Woo.
stuff.
That's great.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, that is a neat and tidy place for us to wrap it up tonight.
It is.
So there we go.
Jeepers. Epic.
Woo!
Wow.
Christy,
Alrighty.
epic.
Wow.
That was pretty
Fun,
intense,
fun,
guys.
fun.
I didn't expect. I didn't expect it to relate to both characters. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Well, I'm